Good evening, YouTube family. I just want to get into this topic about us ladies. Are we allowing our males to be head of the household? So if you feel you have some input, my sisters, get on the panel because let's get into it. Because what I'm seeing that a lot of discussions is being made saying about us ladies not letting the males be the head of the household. So I want some of my sisters' input here on the panel. I'm going to drop the link and just come on the panel because let's get into this. Because the end of the day is we know the ones that marry, got a divorce, and the ones who still marry or engaged, they're letting them men be the head of the household. They know their place as a woman. They know that men are protectors, providers, and we the nurturers. We hold the house down. Make sure the kids is clean. The house is clean. The meals is done. Being our child first teachers. So I want to know, sisters, are you letting your husbands be the head of the household? Good evening, Linda Beach. So I want to know these things because the end of the day is we know a functioning household is led by a powerful male figure. And that's what it's all about, family. Once the head is messed up, the whole body is messed up. And that's what we're missing today. We missing our males to be in their respectful places. Having kids. Ladies, we hold each other accountable. Males, y'all hold each other accountable. We talk about marriage, we talk about family, but yet we still having unprotected sex. We still having 2 or 3 baby fathers. But yet, y'all trying to say we not holding the male accountable? Even though a woman having a child by a guy that they're not married, how you know she's still not letting him be the head of the household because they're not married? How you know he's not paying the bills? How you know he making sure the roof being over their head? How you know all these things? Because we're going by statistics. See, and no numbers is not showing that people who are living together and building together are married because they're not. How you doing, Mahogany?
Hey, Hen, how you doing?
All right, and I would like to have your input on this topic, sis.
Sure. Oh, Sheila. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people feel that our culture is not letting the male be the head of the household and let him be in his respectful place. And I disagree with that.
I disagree too. And let me tell you why. First of all, I just want to say I've been loving everything you're doing over here. And I've been in the clouds, but I still like the video. I've been sharing your video. You're doing a great job. I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do not believe that's true because, listen, the fact is men are... Why? They're right. Position is... Oh, everything you're doing over here. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
I muted her till she fixed it.
I don't think that... Welcome, Beach, but I don't think that a woman can stop a man from leading if that's what he wants to do. I really do not think that. I think that there are some women that possibly could make it difficult for a man to try and to hold his position, but a real man is going to hold his position. I even told the story on my own channel about one time when my son, he did something, and I jumped in between him and his dad, my husband at the time, and he said, listen, I'm this child's father. Let me be his father. You step out the way. And I knew he wasn't going to hurt him. So, but I had to learn. Listen, he's trying to do his job, let him do his job. So I think at times, maybe if a woman, especially if she's not used to having a man um, in the household at all, maybe at sometimes it might be difficult for her to kind of relinquish roles. But at the end of the day, a leader is going to be a leader. You can't stop a leader from doing their job. A person with a leading type personality, that's what they're going to do. No one is going to force a real man out of their child's life. It's just not going to happen. And I'm gonna try not to be too long-winded so the Sister Beach can speak. But I actually am probably one of the few women that have been in the opposite roles. When I was away, especially when I was stationed overseas, my son's father had custody, over physical custody, because I was overseas. And so with that being said, I paid an allotment to him. But I never complained about it because I understood that my child needed a roof and needed to eat and needed things. And so I understood my position. I just feel like real people who lead, they take their position, they do what they're supposed to do, and they don't complain about it. That's a part of being in that position. And so there's just no excuse. There's just real men do not make excuses for the things that they have to do. They just do them, from my experience. But are they being stopped? No, no one can stop that. If you're really doing that position and you mean it and you standing true to it, nobody can stop you from doing it. I don't care what, they will not be able to stop you, because you're going to say, listen, I want my son. I don't care what kind of game. Let's say that they're playing a game with your child, right? Then you make it so you might not want to. You might have to go to the family. Might have to go to a mediator. Your daughter's acting a fool. She won't let me see such and such. If the mom is a good mom, they're going to say, let such and such. Sometimes you have to take a avenue that you might not want to take. Sometimes you have to go through a little something, but go through it. It's worth it. It's your child. It's your family. I'll say one more thing and then I'll be quiet and pass the mic. Another example I can give you. So my brother went through this with his ex-wife. Every time he was paying child support, but every time he would make an effort, it was all these excuses. So he had me call, my mom call, we would all call and get the kids, and there was always all these excuses. So you know what? We had to document. Yeah, I called. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, we did that. And we went right back to that court and we served as a witness. And eventually the court said, you know what? It can't be everybody. So you just have to fight. What's worth having is worth fighting for, and your children and your family are worth having and worth fighting for.
Beautiful said. I just want to say, I don't know. I haven't blocked Doug. I don't know why he blocked, but I want to welcome everybody. Water Sniper, I don't know why he blocked Linda, Brown. I don't know why. Beach, how you doing, sis? And maybe somebody blocked him, but I haven't.
Maybe you can, and maybe later
No,
on.
Doug's not blocked. I can see him. Doug,
But
who
I
is it you
can't
can't
see
see?
him.
You, oh, you can't see him. Are you
No,
looking through the StreamYard comments?
I'm
There's no
I'm
way
I'm
you
looking
could,
through. Yes.
Let me see.
unless you accidentally blocked him. And now he wouldn't be able to type in the comments at all had you blocked him. So that's
Yeah, and
must
I
be
didn't
some.
block him.
We see you, Doug. You're not blocked from the channel, babe. You're here. I don't know what you can't
Maybe it's,
see, but you're
yeah,
not
maybe
blocked for sure.
somebody might have accidentally timed him out, and maybe he
Yeah, I'm gonna
thought.
have to take a lot of wrenches and get the faithful
Who
ones
haven't
because
you who haven't you been able to have you not been able to see Sheila in the comments? Because I can see what you're saying, but we'll figure it out because you're definitely not blocked off the channel.
yeah, I don't see him though.
You
Oh,
might
I
want to make
see.
sure you accidentally blocked her. Doug, go check your block list
No,
and
I
see if
probably was trying to get Doug a wrench and probably blocked him because I was
if you
giving
had
people
blocked him
wrenches.
though, then why can we see him? Because if you blocked him from your channel, then now
No,
if
I'm
it's
saying
just
I was trying to get people of different. Like Linda, I gave her a wrench, and I was giving people wrenches yesterday, and I
yeah,
hope I didn't make a
the
mistake
ad
and block them.
moderator and block from channel is close to. I don't know why they got them so close to each
Yeah,
other.
so I probably
If
was
you're
trying to get
accidentally,
him a wrench, but I didn't
it
block
could
him.
be accidental because I looked down
Then
at
I
my
got to look
phone one
back,
time and
Doug,
I
if I
barely hit
did.
something. Yeah, and I almost
Just come
hit
on the
somebody.
chat because
I don't
I
know why they got
apologize
that
because I was
so
trying to
sensitive.
get you a wrench, and I probably made a mistake and blocked them.
Sorry, Doug. Okay, you can see her on any channels. Well, then you in a She could check her block list when she get out. She could. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out, Doug. Because at least you on the platform and we can see you. So that must have been had to be a personal
He on the
block.
I don't even see him on the platform.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy.
He's
Hey,
not on the
hey,
panel.
Marjorie.
Hey,
It's another great.
hey.
It's another
Okay.
great
All
Sunday.
right.
I
Go
said, let me
ahead.
come over. I ain't sat on this computer in like at least a week. I said, let me come on over here so I can get me some good mic because I'm not about to strain in my voice on YouTube with people who ain't been to bed since Wednesday, hopping from panel to panel. And so they got to feel the need to yell a lot louder because no one's really listening to them. Them be the ones who want to talk the loudest, doing the least.
I lost
Your
it.
title,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
ladies,
Beach.
are we letting you don't gotta let a man do nothing. He gonna do it. And as far as a household, a woman need to decide what her house. That's how she deals with her house. That's her business. I don't. If a man is not being allowed, or yeah, I hate to say allowed, but if he hasn't been blessed in a position of leadership, then that's because he was unworthy. Because if we're all God fearing women, and if we're following the order, and if he is a man of God, then the order will always be him, wife, children. Now, if he's not a man of God, then he's out of order. Therefore, he will never ever be able to take leadership because if we're following what we're supposed to be doing, he can't. And we may have to just let him look like he running some shit, but we do what we need to do. This, I don't know why people act like this is so hard. I don't know who taught y'all wrong. I don't know what type of mind manipulation the world has set with women. I don't know why they forgot the Nefertiti's and the Hatshepsuts and the Pharaohs was out here doing the damn thing by themselves. And I tell you what, I know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing. So you can just come along for the ride. And if you want to wear the crowns, fine. But I'm making the moves because you're making bad decisions. This is when it comes to being wisdom. And that's why wisdom is a woman. And when wisdom speaks, even the most dumbest man slow of understanding could understand, okay, what you just laid out sounded a lot better than what I was trying to do. I didn't know. Okay, run it, babe. He gonna let you run the play because he understands. I don't even know how you figured it out. You don't gotta take away his man. No, don't nobody really know. It's like, you going to work, right? You doing whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. So as far as the world will see it, you holding your household down. Who cares what the world see? What actually goes on in a home and how it's ran and orchestrated like a business, like a functioning. I'm speaking for the functioning homes, not the dysfunctional. For functional homes, you might require several different people. I know for me, I have to have several people because I have yet to master one guy that can do it all. I don't expect you to. If you could do it all, then something ain't working. Now I know there are some that can do it all. That's just not my testimony. So if I need a guy for the yard, if I felt like my man, you do a terrible job with the yard, I'm hiring a yard service guy. We got the means and resources. He's paying for it, so he's still head of the household. Just because he didn't actually cut the grass and do the hedges, don't take away from his manhood. It just means, can we let somebody else do the yard? Because I don't know, you skipping all type of patches. He may not do plumbing, but I know I got a leak right now. Somebody gonna take care of it. He don't, I don't know what you be doing, but it end up worse. Can we get a plumber? He's still running the household because he still got to use the resource, or you see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who does the job.
Yes.
It's the job gets done. Right. So the only men I see complaining about being the head, that's because they're not worthy. And so they will always remain the tail and not the head. Although you're supposed to be the head and not the tail. In some women's cases, they didn't ask to be the one having to always think and make the decisions, but guess what? Once they realize, I wouldn't have did it that way. I respect you, babe, but I could have got way more for less money. I would, if he is a man of intelligence, he will understand. I don't know how you did it, but go in there and do that again so we can get this for the low ski, because I don't know, you just got a gift. So use your gift for the betterment of the entire family. You're still the man of the house because there's no one else before you. You ain't living in a house with 4-5 men. Who cares who does it? So this concept of trying to rule, and king, you want to. That's why I'm because calling folks, hey king, and please don't address me as queen because I'm not your queen. You're gonna have to put me a way higher than a queen, way higher. Because a lot of queens don't even get to make their own power moves. They just pawns. You're not gonna don't queen my ass. If you're gonna do anything, you're gonna have to go a lot higher than that. You men just aren't worthy of the title. You couldn't. She asked you, hey, would you take care of this? And you stayed on the video game for 3 more hours. She said the car's making a noise. Did you go run and get a service? No. You just like, I don't know. I looked at it. That's not an answer. The answer that I need to fix. I mean, the car can't, if the break down and get worse. That's what I'm talking about. Man, if you can't do those things, she's gonna find somebody who can, which is what she's supposed to do, because you'll be a fool to let your car break down because your guy didn't know. Okay, he don't know what he didn't know. Fine. So that's her responsibility now. If he doesn't take the time to say, let me call my partner, let me get a mechanic, I don't know. And I ain't with that junkyard mechanic, not on my vehicles. But if he doesn't do that, then it's her position to just say, I tell you what, let me start asking around because I need my damn car running. She'd be a fool sitting around waiting on the head, waiting on the man to do it. Thanks. Meanwhile, she gonna be broke down, looking busted and disgusted on the side of the road with nobody to come help her because he probably don't got the money for the tow truck. Get into it.
Hey, Beach, I like you said, don't call me queen. You gotta add a little more to your own avatar name. You gotta put Beach, the goddess, not queen. You feel me?
Listen, I'm just saying that's that queen talk. I done seen people call the worst women that. That is not an endearment to me. Like queen, you just can't. That name has been watered down, just like love, so much. It has no standing. So that's why when I say that, I mean don't address me with a watered down term. You're gonna have to know me and know my spirit, and you're gonna have to go a lot higher than that because the things that I have to do, and I'm fine. I made my peace with God. With Lord, this a lot. I'm fine with it because the benefits serve everybody. We all win. I don't even try to take credit. I'm gonna sit up with my feet propped up and reap the benefits. But the fact of the matter is, if you're just not that guy, that's okay. Just go do what you can do to make the situation better on your end. And then if a woman is better at doing something, she just let her do it. Does not take away from him being a head of household, but it does just mean she makes good power moves, and you're gonna give her flowers. And for y'all, I heard on the last panel, I heard some very, very weak, insecure man chuckle. And I'm going to stop here after this comment. Sheila E. said 2 things. She mentioned about her running for city council, which we all know was not a lie. And the guy chuckled. Okay, I wrote that down. Then she mentioned again about the interview she did with her mayor, which backed up again. She clearly ain't just talking. She knows the man personally, and he verified everything she said. He chuckled again, same guy. These are the men who are jealous of women who are doing things that you can never do. You don't have the credibility or the credentials or the power to come talk to a mayor. But yet the woman who does, you want to laugh and smirk under your breath. You're the weakest link, and you're the reason why you're going to finish in last place. I digress.
And by
finishing last place, I mean not finish at all. Thank you.
Okay, Terrence, how you doing, brother? Anything you have to say?
Hey, Miss Beautiful Sheila E. What's up, Mahogany? And hey, Beautiful Beach. I love me some Beach. I love all y'all. But yeah, Fats Beach. She hit home with that one. I could hear the pain in what she was speaking. And that's facts though, cause like dudes like that, they try to stop a woman for being a woman. Like women ain't human beings too. Like treat them like they just women, and you know what I mean. Treat them like foul and stuff. Like just sex out, just mainly, but that ain't all causes. And they wonder like why when they stop a woman from like being a regular woman, a powerful Black woman, they can do things that she good at that some man can do and she could probably do better. They try to stop her and be like, that ain't feminine, but she just her, you know what I mean? And then wonder why like everything ain't right when they get in the house, or like why the sex ain't good, like looking at her some type of way when he can just like, when real man, we're gonna be like, shit, baby, do you? I'm gonna go do me. And we both gonna be happy because they will make her happy. You feel me? To be herself, to rest in herself and be herself naturally. It's natural. You know what I mean? I don't see no problem with it. And some dudes be like, but I don't be hearing it like, nah. I love beautiful black real women. I don't want no fake Barbie like just pretty all the time. What they doing for me? Like, nah, I can look at pretty women all the time. Like, that's normal. Like, it's like the word queen. Like, you feel me? So I agree with Beach. Like, she hit
I
home
wanted
with it.
to say I 100% agree with her. The whole term, and I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to add on to what she was saying. And
Excuse me, Mahogany. Okay, Doug, what's Doug name under? Because I don't see him under here unblocked. What's his name?
it's Doug.
It's just Doug, DUG.
Not blocked.
Then he's
That's
not blocked.
Doug,
Something
check
else
your
is
list.
going on.
Doug, you might have to check your block list.
Yeah, he's not blocked. I'm looking at my block list and he's not blocked.
Yeah, he needs to check his list then. That might be
Okay.
what happened.
Yeah, Doug, I don't have you on the block list. Thank you, Joe, for coming up and Brandy.
Yeah.
No problem. Well, thanks for the
Hey.
invite.
Okay. Y'all go ahead.
I just wanted to add, and then Terrence can. I was just thinking when she said that, because I've said the same thing too. Everybody, the whole people do things a lot of times, especially, and that's something that's very popular in the conscious community, and particularly where they'll throw out these terms, queen and king. And the thing of it is, everybody, perfectly put, everybody is their behavior is not becoming of a queen or a king. Personally, I don't get anything from it when I get called that, because I'm just being me. And I also am the type of person, I don't need those type of quote unquote compliments. Like, it's too much. Just, just being respectful to me is enough. I think some people prey on the fact that other people have low self-esteem, and they say what they feel that they can say to make the person feel good. Oh, he called me a queen. Oh, she called me a king. But it's how they respect you that actually matters. They can call you anything in the book, but do they respect you? Because Beach is absolutely right. You're calling this woman a queen, but you haven't had a job in 2 years, or you're calling this man a king, and he's playing PlayStation, and you're struggling, or he's beating your behind, but he's a king. No, I don't think so. The real kings are doing what they're supposed to do, taking care of their families, treating you right. The real queens are doing what they're supposed to do, being respectful to you, taking care of family. So those titles, they don't mean anything if the behavior isn't matching it. And I guess I'll let you have it again, Terrence.
Yeah, you hit home with it.
Hey guys. Hey, before we forget, I want to use a joke, Joe, and I don't want to forget this thought. He was last week or week before, his wife is an educator, and Joe had taken that day to go help his wife in the classroom. I don't know what he was doing, doesn't matter. He clearly was able to go help his wife in the classroom. Now, Joe was the head of his house. Does this lessons Joe as being the man of his home because he went and helped his wife in her classroom? Yes, Joe, I put you on blast. But that was a wonderful thing. She needed some help, and why not ask my husband to help? He could probably benefited too. I just want to know, when you speak, Joe, did that make you feel I'm no longer running the show because I had to help my wife in the class? You didn't have to do anything. Clearly, it was a choice, and I would have chose my own in-house help too, for both of us to benefit, especially a spouse. I just wanted to throw that out there so when it came to Joe, he would remember, I would remember or not forget, and he could address. Does that make you less of a man, Joe, because you helped your wife in the classroom? Yes, I do have an impeccable memory, and we'll bring up some of the 1983.
Well, no, there's no problem at all. I mean, well, first of all, let me kind of add on to that. I help her actually every day. See, I'm retired now, so I don't have to. I don't basically have to do. Matter of fact, I'm at the school right now. You'll hear in the background, my little babies here making their presence known in about a minute or two, taking care of them because they're at the school barn and at the school yard, and I have to do this every single day, and it doesn't make me less of anything. I tell you like I tell anybody else, what I did in my corporate life is basically what I did. It's no longer anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't have to do it anymore, and got paid damn good for doing it. But the thing of it is it would never be something that you take away from me, and it doesn't make me any less of a man. Basically, helping my wife, who came back into the classroom so she could help the children. and it's a beautiful thing. I do it every morning. We get up about 6 years. We hit we hit over to the school. Help her get a classroom set up, and keep it moving. And I take care of the horses at the barn, and our farm ourselves. The other farm we have a lot that's our own. But no, it doesn't make you less of anything. Actually, it brings a closer bond to the relationship we're in, the marriage that we are in. So if somebody
So
thinks of that as being lesser than, I mean, if you're sitting there looking for like that kind of thing, then that's not. This is far from being less than. You know, it's far from being that. And in essence, agrees with me, I think. And so it's a case of no, beach. No, why? Did somebody say that it's being less if you do this and your wife does that, or your significant other, or
Yeah,
what
they
happens?
say it all the time. They did it all the time. Remember when Cookie, when he was talking about he don't run his household, he doesn't run his wife. He lets her he trusts her to do what it is that she does. I know them personally,
Hmm.
and the way the men were so disrespectful because that God didn't bless them with that type of woman. His wife
Hmm.
works for the government, and she, when I say that woman is good with finances, he makes too
Hmm.
much money for
Hmm.
he don't want to mess it up. And he's seen
Hmm.
when he handled the books look one way. When she handled the books, they were so far ahead of the game. He don't even know how she did it. He let
Right.
her do the accounting. And the fact that some men didn't understand, that's why they got so much money. He can hire some of you guys to have a
Right.
job because he let the one who could do it better do it. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean he letting his wife run him. And the fact that the men didn't understand that, I was so turned off.
Mm.
I just blocked them myself. I don't even want to see them in the chats. Because if
But
you
no.
don't understand that your
Hmm.
woman,
Hmm.
if she can do something better and it benefits you all because you're too busy thinking you gotta run everything, you're
Hmm.
never gonna win. You're just
Right.
not. That's not God's setup. It's not. Read
Mm.
Proverbs 31 for the love of God.
Yes. I mean, and the thing is, no. And if you're talking about the finances, it's another one. My wife takes care of the finances. I contribute, of course. I pay for whatever that has to be done, but it goes through her because she's impeccable. She has, like, she's not impeccable with. Yeah, she is impeccable with with it. I guess you could say. I mean, she's been doing it for so long. Now you would think me, the banker, would do it. No, I don't have to. My pride's not hurt. My ego's not hurt. I'm like, I leave it in her hands to do what happens. She could make a dollar out of 15 cents. Now she'll ask me about certain things. We'll talk about certain things and certain decisions. Especially when it comes to investments and dealing with you know um, the farm and animals and stuff like that. And working on those things. But no, she does that. She
Okay,
knows
I just
basically.
took it off my concentration because Mahogany came on sitting on her man's lap, and I am dying. I am dying.
Okay.
I am
Sorry about that.
dying. Mahogany was all up in the lap. Okay, Mahogany, you just go on and give us a lap.
Hey,
I
good
love
afternoon,
it.
everyone. How
I
y'all doing?
love it.
Hmm.
That was just so cute. I love it. I'm sorry. That was just so
We
super
No,
listen.
cute.
no, but I mean, no, but no, but let me tell you something, Beach. I mean, like you did the best thing. Basically, block them and keep on moving because you have a lot of brothers out here that can't deal with the thought that a woman is running the show and with that aspect of the show. Now, I'm still king of the castle when she's not home, but I'm still running. And I still basically take care of the day to day stuff and make sure things operationally run, sound. But she deals with, like I said, the finance part of it all. And I have no qualms with that. And like you said, because
Right.
people think
Why would
automatically
you?
it would be me. Hmm?
That's right. For the life of me, at our ages, because I look at my algorithm and I look at the ages of the people, and
Hmm.
we're all mostly in the same age bracket. You got some younger people who are
Hmm.
immature and clearly not very functional. They don't gravitate to my channel because I don't got nothing to offer them. Okay, I talk grown
Hmm.
woman
Hmm.
stuff, really grown woman. I live a grown woman life. When I want to play, I can still play as a grown woman, but I could do not understand. The men you just have not been blessed. That's a blessing. To he who finds a wife is a blessed man. He who finds a good
Finds a
woman.
good thing.
It's not. Stop trying to make the other man feel bad because you didn't get her. You don't have her. You don't have the woman that say, "Babe, we need a new vehicle." Look, She went in and they gave her a price 2,000 less than what you got. Who knows why? Maybe they liked the shirt she had on. Maybe she got the gift of gab. It doesn't matter why. If it wasn't done anything shady or perverted, or the moral compass had to be broken, and she can get it for the lesser, why would you not let her do that? Saying, and just was a man like, I don't know nothing about this. He gonna handle that part. Those, it seemed like it's some jealous, bitter men out here. I thought the women were bitter, and they are, but I'm seeing way more bitter men, because women know how to pick it up and make it work, and we got options. See, the men, for them, their only options with who am I gonna sleep with tonight? That's not an option. That ain't shit. A dog can sleep with a different dog every day. An animal can do that. That's a basic animal instinct. But a woman can say, I got this one for the electrician. He's going to do the plumbing. I got this one working on the inside floors. And I'm going to let this one remodel my bathroom when I get a little bit more money. We have options to choose men with the talents to improve our life and do things for the better. So I sense jealousy, because they can't do that. They can't find a woman to say, you know what, I need my porch painted. For one, they don't got a porch to be painted. And number two, they just don't have, that ain't what women really typically do. So I'm not saying there's not a female painter, but it is a good example. I do have someone that's going to paint my porch, because I'm not doing it, and the father is way out of town. So someone painting this porch, damn it, as soon as it dries up, and it ain't going to be me, and it's going to be the guy who's a painter. And I wish someone would say that takes away from anything going on in my household, because like I said, I require several men to do several things, as I run several things. I can't, one won't just cut it. It doesn't take away from him. It just means I must have a larger territory. When you have larger territory, it requires more workers, more servants, and more men. I'm done.
And the thing, but I will say this basically too, when it comes to those things, and the household, you have to know your role too, masculinity and femininity and all that good stuff. Like right now, oh no, my wife's gonna be basking in her femininity right now. She's at home doing her nails, doing whatever, because it's like her day before you got to go back to the mayhem and chaos of teaching high schoolers, and that's what she does. I like to do the heavy lifting, the manual labor type stuff. That porch, like you said, has to be painted. Guess who's gonna paint it? Me. That plumbing work got to be done. Guess who's gonna be able to do it? Me. Unless a certain point where I'm like, I can't. This is something for the professionals. I'll call them up, let them go ahead and do their thing, and you drop them in. But that's what it's all about, because it's not gonna be a one-way thing. Because I don't have my wife out here doing the rough and tough, dirty work. Like I said, she but dealing with these horses and other farm animals, that's on me. They get sick or they get this or whatever. If it gets too crazy, I gotta go to call the vet. And that's what it's all about. It's not taking away from a man. That's actually more of a man thing than, she said something to me one day. She was talking to me and she was saying about, a man who sits behind a desk as opposed to a man that's doing manual labor type things. It's two different things almost. It's almost more like which is kind of more of a feminine thing, to be sitting in behind a desk. I did that all those years, but I can still fix everything, whatever has to be done in the car or whatever else. Cause I learned that side of it too. But a lot of cats are comfortable doing what they do. But then they have pride and ego issues, is what you're saying, Beach, about situations where they can't handle, they can't cope with, and they don't know how to deal with it. They don't have the
power. Even delegate, to be in a position to delegate. Okay, I need this done. I pretty much spend my days thinking about what's the next move. Who needs the next? Running my territory the way it needs to be ran. Delegating is power, and it's not our fault. Y'all not gonna come on here and make us y'all punching bags because a man is sitting around powerless. He's powerless of his own doing. You have to make a name for your own self. You have to become a man that's credible in the world. When people say your name, we know Joe. Joe W. That's a solid guy, man. I'm talking about in the world. We ain't talking about social media, because social media, but
it's only a microcosm of what you really are. social media.
Yeah, get in your
It
car.
only shows a
Go show
piece.
people that you can even get in a car and drive. Because I saw a guy. He made a whole video on me, and he rides a bike, like a bicycle with a pedal. And I said, "How dare you? You don't even own a car. You're riding a bicycle. You shouldn't be saying anything about any woman." From this day, I don't even respond to him. But they have the nerve to talk about my car. It's too. You shouldn't be driving a car that big. I didn't know women couldn't drive. What we gotta? I didn't know there was a such
Please,
thing as a woman's car. I
man,
bought the car that
my wife
makes
had an
sense.
expedition. So
That's what I'm saying. I
it's
bought the car
huge,
because I needed. I wanted more seating so that
right?
when
That's
we
what you bought it for.
travel, it's comfortable for everybody. I didn't
Yep.
know I was in a man's car, so you're not going to argue me down that I'm driving a man's car when that's my name. I'm sorry, I was the only one that was down there purchasing the car when I wanted it because I was frustrated. So I just find it very odd. I think it's some men, they have not been able to accomplish what anything. They had no goals. They just didn't accomplish shit. And they didn't have women. They didn't pick well. Sorry. They just didn't, or they didn't attract women who would say, okay, baby, we could live a little better than this. We got to get out of this. We're going to be here for 2 years. And after 2 years, I'm going to get this credit together and we're going to move from here. And our next move is going to be there. I'm sorry you guys didn't get that woman. But you're not going to come on here and heckle us and make us your punching bags because you got left with the bottom of the barrel. That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve because you want somebody. Maybe you want a praying man. Maybe you one of these godless men who think you God. And you say, as y'all say, y'all don't bow down to nobody. You don't deserve her then. Maybe the man who's willing to get on his knees and say, to their creator and pray for her. He deserves the woman who's going to enhance his life and make it better. Not the lesser, make it worse. So you get what you deserve, another godless woman. And both of y'all need to sit down there at the bottom where you belong because you didn't want to have no type of authority over you to help you be the man that you knew that you're not. You can pray for those things, but I forgot. Y'all think prayer you don't believe in that, right? But those of us who are praying, we're winning. Those of us who are praying are getting out of tricky situations. Those of us are praying are getting our life is going. Yeah, we got struggles, but they're not that bad. We get out of a situation a lot quicker than you non-praying godless people. So at the end, if you want to be the head so bad, how about you be submissive to your head? You can't be the head of nobody when you don't even recognize somebody is the head of the universe. Now come try and check that. I'll wait.
Okay, girl, you
But
better
no,
preach this morning, okay?
yeah. And the
Now
thing
that's
is, like you
all
said,
facts. Yes,
you have to be a
indeed.
praying spirit. You do have to be a
Yes, you
praying
do.
individual because we as men, we should be working towards being that right spirited man.
I don't think
But a lot,
I couldn't be with a man that didn't have a spiritual connection to the higher
right?
power.
Whatever it might be, I don't care if it's Islam, if it's freaking Buddha, whatever you. I don't.
Yeah, whatever it is.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's
and
crazy.
you have to because the thing
Right.
about it is what has gotten you through all of these years. Think about it. Everybody on this daggone thing is black. We have one, two, what, three, four women, five women, okay, whatever it might be. What has gotten us through all of this? The trials and tribulations of the blackness that we have to live with, and the drama that comes with that blackness. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think it's prayer, let me tell you, every day before I started work, I'll be on my knees praying to make sure that this is a successful day, that I can go home at night and live to see another day. And thank
Yes.
by the grace of God, I did. Shoot, I ain't care. I mean, I have no. I'm not. I'm not afraid to say that. You know. I
Agree.
mean, but you better do it now. I do it now. Even if we will sit there and have to pray through things to get us to the point where we need to be. And it has gotten me to that point of 57 years, never been locked up, never been shot, except for the military, shot at. but, except for the Marine Corps when I was, you got shot at there. Outside of that, you know, living through the rough and tumble, shoot, near death experiences, man, please.
Yeah, I
That's
like what you said. Somebody pick. I
yeah,
pick. No one's saying pick this God or that. Just pick something that you recognize and acknowledge. I'm not running the show. You know how many times I got knocked down on my own feet and laid down, face down, looking crazy in the dirt when I forgot. Oh, I'm not running the show. I had to be
Right.
reminded okay, you're not running the show. With all the smart moving and things you know how to do, you forgot who's the one calling the one
In
running the show.
control of it all. That's
Yeah,
right.
and
He's
I
in
was checked, I
control.
repented, and I got my priorities together, which is why I don't
Right.
have to ever worry about YouTube taking over my life because I know how to log off. Because the thing you give your most energy and your more power to, that is your
Yep.
God. And some of these people don't
Exactly.
want to admit you made a computer your God. They don't want to admit that you worship this little instrument because you can't turn it off. It's folks who know they needed to go and do something, needed to go to work. They miss work. I done been on panels where guys said, fuck, I ain't going to work today because they felt like the live was so good. I said, you're
Really?
just not going to go to work? Man, I can't. This too good. This bill too good. I thought to myself,
Wow.
you the worst type of, how you just gonna not go to work because you on a panel and you think it's too good?
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry. So I was like, you know what? That's why, no wonder why his wife can't get out them
Right.
projects. She
Or
gonna be
why
in them
he home
projects
alone?
forever.
Yeah, but they home
She gonna be
alone.
in the
I don't
projects
even hear
forever,
them
and they are
conversations.
still there. And I'm not putting the projects down because the project's been torn down and rebuilt, and I'm all for people need somewhere to stay. I'd rather you be in some type of housing, subsidized or whatever, than no housing. Because I'm sure not taking anybody in, family or not. I don't got the space, and if I do have the space, I'm just not taking anybody in. I don't do that. So I'm all for help the people have somewhere to stay. But these men will
Yeah.
won't can't get off. And I want to know what type, and I want to end with this and let you guys have it. Terrence, you can answer Joe. What type of work are these self-proclaimed entrepreneurs doing? Because for them to be so entrepreneurish, all I see them doing is sitting on YouTube all day, either begging for cash apps or just running their mouth. I'm not getting no sense of, oh, that's a boss right there. Oh, he really making power moves. Oh, dude had to mute up because he got clients. He done turned the camera on and show how he walking in and people acknowledging him. What's up, boss? Whatever. I really am not seeing any of that. I don't even see them going to the neighborhood Texaco to put some gas in their car. They literally can sit here all day, no shuffling, no moving around, no, hey, I gotta go rent out for a minute, I gotta be back. They're not doing anything. So I guess unemployment, ride it on out, right? That's what you're doing, riding out the freebies. Because there's no way I only deal with working men. If you're not a working man, get out of my face. I only deal with
Honey,
working men, and they don't got this type of time. They can play for a little while. Even the ones who they get on their game, they can have some fun for a minute, but they got to get off because they know they got to go and handle something. They don't have 20 hours to give to nothing. So I just want to let you guys know we really do. We don't. Your non-working asses will never get respect from us. That's why we talk to you like we do because we realize you don't got no job. You can't. You cannot have some type of
no.
job and never and be on here that much time. Not a man. You just can't. I'd say
Right.
that entrepreneur. Now everybody want to use entrepreneur as an excuse of you just ain't doing shit. Save it for the. I ain't buying it.
Girl, they just selling t-shirts. They selling t-shirts, honey. Listen, if a man don't work, a man doesn't eat. I don't
Eat.
understand it. I don't see how
Yeah.
you stay on YouTube all day
No.
from morning, noon, and night. Now I do come on YouTube, I do. But I'm not on there all day in the middle of the day, in the morning, noon, and night because you have things to do. But these people, I could go on a live in the morning, say hey to everybody, come back at 1 o'clock if the live is still up and the same people are still there. It's
Right.
like,
Yeah, it's the
Make it
same thing
make
don't you
here.
have
Brandy.
something? Did
Make
you
it
And,
make
wash your
sense.
ass?
right.
Did you
It's the
wash
Right.
same.
your
It's the
butt?
same thing. Even
Make
with
it
me,
make
where
sense, Brandy.
it's the
Hey,
same
hey,
thing.
everybody.
Hey, no, but it's the same thing with me. Even in a sense, you see me, you might see me at six
Yeah,
o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, my time. Well, Brandy and I at the same
right,
time, and Beach, we all in the same time zone. But it's literally for a hot minute. And
right.
like I said, I'll be like, hey, wash your butt, do your thing, get something to eat in the morning, okay? Because I'm up at like zero dark zero doing whatever has to be done. We got, like I
Hey,
said, the two properties that have to be taken care of, and then along the way, I do my daily duty with, like I said, wifey, in terms of helping her with stuff that needs to be done at the school, wiring up something with the computers or doing whatever. And you know, you might
you
see me
have
again for
things
a
to
hot minute.
do.
Yeah, you
Right.
see me again for a hot minute for something else. Okay, I got to get
Right.
some brake
You can
pads and some
duck it
brake
in and
shoes.
out because you gotta go. We know we
Right.
kind of after a while you pick up on people's personalities. She didn't know in the morning. I'm gonna catch up for a minute till I gotta
Hmm.
start breakfast around 5:45, and I gotta get off because I ain't finna get my phone all slimy and greasy. Like even
I
listening, I'm on the
can't.
one. I just put the phone away so I can focus on my family. I don't even bring the phone in
Mm-hmm.
there with me. I'm focusing on getting my family all together to start their day. They get all my attention. Now, once
Right.
they're going and now I have my work time, I can work it and do what I want, but I got certain hours blocked out that social media cannot have me. This is my time. I don't give a damn who
Exactly.
live. I don't care if Jesus was live.
Hmm.
You're not getting, well, I mean, that I don't want to say that, but I'm just saying, because he's live all the time. But I'm not gonna
Hmm.
stop this my rest
Mm-mm.
time, this my pamper time, this my whatever, this is me time. I'm not gonna just let social media have all of me just because I can't miss something. Like these people really don't need to realize like this is all you got to look forward to today. Who live? I heard somebody yesterday, and it was like, damn, I've been scrolling and scrolling, and nobody's on. And I'm like, I wasn't gonna tell them why. There's a method to the reason why when people are on certain days, falling
Beach.
shortly after Google AdSense. But there's a reason in certain days that if you knew how to capitalize those days, you can easily get views because nobody's on. I'm not going to give them that. That's game. I'm just not giving it to you. Figure it
Hmm.
out yourself. I've figured out those times. And I know,
Right.
and that's when I can give views for doing little of nothing and getting the most views. That's the best way to do it. But that being said, like I said, we're not dumb. Like Joe said about hygiene and all this, you cannot be on that long. So you just can't. You just can't. It's all, and you got children. Don't let it be women of children. Like, um, and they're smaller. Okay, so did you
Yep.
change your diaper?
Are you
Did you
feeding? When are
did
you
you?
spending
Are
time
you
with your
making a bottle?
kids? Yeah.
Yeah, and spending
Yeah.
that. Thank you, right there. The time, or
Spend
do
the
they walk in the
time.
room and your door just close, and or did you just stick them in a room somewhere and close the door? Because don't think
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that done before too.
Oh
That's
yeah.
So we got
crazy.
That's done. But
dysfunctional
you see that a
people,
lot.
and
Yeah.
I see so dysfunctional people engaging with other dysfunctional people. Well, how is that supposed to work? That's why I say I choose who I want to talk to. And if I dismiss you and say, I don't want to have conversation with you, that means for you to no longer speak to me. Just because a panel does not mean Brandy has to talk to Beat. If Brandy says I choose
Right.
not to speak with her, that's her right. And I can't do anything to make her or force her to engage with me. She don't have
Right,
to.
Mm-hmm.
Beach.
So I'm gonna need the rest of y'all to get that in your head. Talking to some of us, talking to people anyway is a privilege and an opportunity. And if you blow it because you're causing a person to feel something they choose to not rather feel, then disengage yourself and dismiss yourself from that person's circumference. Check that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
And it's a, and then, believe me, it's a full time job. If you're doing what you're doing, no matter if you're sitting in front of a desk or you're working at hired at a plant or somewhere, or even doing your own thing, being an entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it's a full time job. It will keep you busy. It will
Yep.
keep you out of trouble. I mean, because like I said, I'm gonna show you here. Now, this is what I'm about to go get into in a minute. This is just some of them. These are my three big babies here, the ones back in the bag eating. But this is
Mm-hmm.
basically a part of my day. Okay, making sure, spirit, will you stop that? But it's with making sure that they're taken care of. They're part of the
Right.
family. They're part of our lives too. And and like I said, this is at the school. They're our horses, but we bring them here for the kids.
Yeah.
So and then the miniature ones are little guys. They can like little children. You know, like them. But the thing of it is that shoot, it's it's a full time job with this.
Right.
I gotta watch out. A 2,000 fucking pound horse can jack you up. I mean, if it hits you, one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. If
So
you're not
that means
watching.
you got a life. That's what that means. You have a life, and you
Yeah,
got
and the thing about it is it's not a cheap one. Unfortunately, people
right.
hear horses and they automatically think money. I'm like, no, you might want to think of money going out, as opposed to sometimes
Mm-hmm.
coming in. Unless I sell one of them, then obviously, which every now and then we will. But
I
shoot, it's more like this. This is this feed, straw, hay, all that stuff like that.
Yeah, that
Man,
costs. Yeah.
please. That
Mm-hmm.
stuff,
Y'all know how
and it's
many people
yeah.
won't turn their camera around for the feel the roaches running up the wall or somebody living in their background,
Please,
and
Roaches
they
running.
such a
seeing
mess.
'Cause, I
three-day-old
mean,
blunt wraps laying stuck to the table, Coke
Oh
45
Lord.
cans. They seeing
mm-mm,
condom wrappers laying on the floor, like the way they're living. I don't know
hmm
why
Yeah.
they
Some
act
people
like
living
we
pretty
don't.
foul.
Don't get it twisted. Just because we living a
Exactly.
good life don't mean we don't know what it look like down below. Because I can
Okay.
assure you that's what keeps me motivated to not end up down there with some of you all. Because I walked in someone's place and said, "Oh my God, is someone going to clean this?" I'm not sitting there. I'm not sitting there. I'm just going to go back out to my car and wait because I didn't want to sit down on the sticky ass couch. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what the hell been going on over here. I don't know why y'all think we don't know that you got an air mattress on your homie's apartment. Y'all all trying to come up with the rent. Y'all all trying to make
Right.
it. If you had been blessed with a better woman, she would have taken care of that for you. You know how many apartments I went
Okay.
in? I'm like, what a shower curtain at? Let me go run to the store and get a shower. Y'all don't got a shower curtain in here? What type of girls are y'all dating? Because she should have said, baby, she should have just brought one over from the store. Shower curtain is not expensive. And I see it all the time. That's how I know you don't get good women. Because you in there trying to shower and not get the whole floor wet because you don't even got to, you don't know. Men don't know. Some of them lack. The younger guys they even know how to go buy a shower curtain. They live in a mom's house. They just don't have that skill. That's understandable. But you having a girl and she not even bring you over a shower curtain, put some sheets on the mattress.
Well, that speaks
Sir,
to
you
her.
really she don't care nothing about your ass. I promise you, because if
Mm-hmm.
she love you, she should love herself enough to say, I'm not gonna come over here. I'm gonna bring my own sheets. I'm not sleeping on that damn mattress. I
Exactly.
mean, I'm
Mm.
just not.
Exactly.
So it just shows
Exactly.
you that the women just don't like you. Y'all talk about pick me. How about y'all were the ones that didn't get picked?
Well,
You're the
here's the
ones we walk
thing.
right past.
You
Y'all the
talk.
pick me's. We ain't the pick
Uh-huh.
me's. The
I'm glad
men
you
are the
brought that up.
please pick me, because I know you could better my life. Because I'm a come up, not a come down. Don't think we don't see
Ooh.
when a man trying to come up off of our blessings. I see it all the time. I get it all the time. Sometimes I'll let you ride if I know it's worth my time and you're gonna benefit the properties and you're gonna benefit my life. I'll let you go and ride. But don't
Well,
act like for 1 second men don't marry up. Okay, y'all are more likely to marry up than us to marry down. Now check that.
but I want to know this because I had never heard of this until I came to YouTube about 3 years ago. Um, and let me say this first of all. You know, I am married. My husband has been in business for over 30 years. He has his own business. Um, and yes, I do. I handle all the books. I handle the contracts. I handle the proposals. I handle the money. But when it comes to our household stuff, we do that together. And I some things I do better, and then some things he does. So he's still the head of the house. But let me say this: somebody, please tell me what the hell a pick me and a mammy is, because my definition of a mammy is not what these people on YouTube are saying a mammy is. And what in the hell is a pick me? That somebody picked you, or you want to be picked? I don't understand. What the hell is a pick me?
Well, the pick me is the are women who have not been. Whoever came up with that was very strategic. It's a trendy word used for women who they have not nailed down a husband yet, or someone at the very minimum to carry them on someone's last name. Somebody to say, "I'm claiming you." I'm actually claiming you, whether it be in paper,
Okay.
whatever. I'm actually claiming you. Like I'm
Okay.
not. You're not just somebody I deal with. I have actually claimed you.
Because I've been called a
So you
pick
have
me, and I'm like,
women who
well,
are walking around trying to be claimed, and that pick me means it's some women who understand they're dating a guy. He may have 5 or 6 women he rotate, and she's hoping he'll pick me to be the one that he wants to, give me a chance to wife up and build a life with. The most pathetic shit I've ever heard in my life. Because if
so,
from where I come from, no, you don't pick me. I decided whether or not I was going to rock with you, with you. Because if you
right,
didn't meet my standards, I'm not about to lower my standard of living trying to deal with you. You're not that important. I'm sorry. I've been already embedded with knowing, I like this type of living. So if I can't get you to rise up to a
right,
better standard of living, which is perfectly fine. It's perfect. Actually, that's a good thing, because a man that can say, man, before I got with her, I ain't even know how to go get my own damn deal. I got with her. Life got better. That man gonna stick around because he know. Oh hell no! I don't care what y'all say. He is not leaving the woman who raised him up, brought him up out from better. I mean, there may be a
So
few situations that happen, but I ain't seen them.
if you're married or you're in a relationship or whatever, so you can't be a pick me then if you're in a relationship or if you're married, you can still be a pick me or
Yes,
no.
you can still be a pick me if you're looking for validation where, okay, let's say your husband doesn't give you the time, energy, or they just didn't
Okay.
fulfill the need. Now you come around a group of women with pick me. I want to be in y'all group. Pick me. I want to be your leader.
Oh,
Pick me.
okay.
I want to be the person who down the panel. They always surround looking for approval and doing the most and getting the
Okay.
least. So
Okay.
you still could be a pick. It's like, damn, when are you ever gonna be happy? What happened in your childhood where you got to? Maybe they didn't get picked for the kickball team. Maybe they was last pick for dodgeball. You know, this go back to childhood trauma. Pick me like picking teams. I look at it as you.
Okay.
Was you on anybody's team? That's why I prefer people who've done some type of sport because at least with athleticism, you understand ain't no pick me. I made the team based on my own efforts. Are you kidding me? I made the score. I'm definitely ain't no pick me. I made the team. Being made versus a pick me, you can never beat. And which is why the pick me's are always going to find themselves being problematic because those of us who was already made, a made woman and a made man don't need your approval. Honey, I made the team,
Right.
came in, tried out, won the spot, and took your position as captain. Now have a seat. They don't understand that. They'll act like they
Okay.
do, but they really sit back enviously looking at you like, how you just come busting up in the room? I came in because I made me. I'm already made. And if you, I
Okay.
mean, you can't get mad at my DNA and my genetics. I'm built this way. Talk to God about it. You don't like it? Then maybe you should go be remade or something. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But I just don't got the answer to that. Well, that's a pick me versus a made person, a made, already made woman. Don't need to be picked.
Right.
She gonna come up in
Okay.
there and lead just because she's been chosen to lead.
So
She was
yeah.
made to lead. She don't need your approval. Matter of fact, the less approval she gets, the better she can do her job because she don't got more people running up in her face, kissing her ass, fake friending. They know how to get out of the way. Like I always say,
Okay.
ain't but 3 rules to this game, y'all. Write them down. Lead, follow, get out of the way. Those are the only 3 rules. Lead, follow, get out of the way. You ain't got the 3 options in the world I live in. So you know, you don't got to pick one. We're going to pick it for you. You're not a leader. Go over here with the followers. And you can't even do that. Then we just need you to get out of the way because you're messing up.
Yeah.
You're taking up space for the
Taking
people
up
who
space
need to
and
be there
time.
to make a difference. Yes, ma'am. I hope I answered your
Mhm.
question, Brandy, to the best
Yes,
of
you
my
did.
ability.
Yes, you
That's the
did.
best I got, girl.
Because I've always wondered what the hell does that mean? What the hell is a pick me?
It's something.
What?
It's a word that's overused, like
It
simp.
really is
It's like
crazy.
they. If you, I mean, here they use simp half to death for people that are married men or anything else. It's like, come on, please. I mean, it's not what you what they call you. It's what you answer to. You know,
Okay.
you
Because
got that one. You got another one. What's the other one? That's
I've
disingenuous.
heard women, Joe, excuse me, I've heard women
Mhm.
call other black women pick me's because they don't dog out black men. It's like, how is
Right.
that a pick me? Because I'm not, indulging in the rhetoric about all black men ain't shit. I mean, how is that
It's-
a pick me? Or you just a mammy, you a pick me. And I'm like,
because
what
you
the
like
hell?
men. In some circles, because you
Okay.
like men. Same thing with being a simp. Because you like women. you
Oh,
know.
okay.
So the thing of it is, it's almost the same thing, but it's kind of like laughable due to the fact that okay, a married man is automatically a simp in some people's minds, coming from a
Oh,
man who's never been married before. In the case of them, so you're sitting here calling
okay.
me one because I've been married for 25, 30 years, type of thing, and you're sitting there saying that, hey, but you've never been married, you don't have any kids, and you're talking about child support, and you don't have a child even yourself to support.
Right.
So why are you in this conversation? so,
Exactly.
so it's like,
Exactly.
I mean, that's why I look at when people sit there and start talking, telling me, the person who has these things, coming with information or advice from a person who doesn't have it, makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes some sense to me. I mean, well, yeah, I can tell you how to do this, this, and this. Okay, but
Right.
if you don't have it, how the hell are you going to tell me about what?
How you gonna talk on it? Right.
Yeah,
How you
you
gonna
can't
speak
speak on
on
it.
it?
I'm not gonna speak on something. Hey, I don't know something. I don't know anything about freaking baseball or whatever. Maybe, but I'm not gonna sit there and speak on it like I'm a professional. Shit.
Right.
I don't know
Right.
how it is to be a woman. I'm not. I'm not one, and I have never been one. I can tell you certain things I like or certain things I don't like in terms of
Mm-hmm.
a woman's style or whatever. But that's just my opinion. But I can't
Right.
tell you. Oh, you should be wearing. You got weave. You got this. You got the 4C, 4Q, whatever the hell it was they were saying. 4C. I didn't know what the heck all that was. My wife had to tell me what it was. I'm like, what the hell is that?
I
She's like, oh,
I don't know if anyone wants to take on the other question. I'm not. I don't know if Sheila, Taryn, anybody else want to come up here. Brandy asked also about the mammy. That one, hey, when I can't answer something, I would say I can't. I don't got nothing to add to that one. I heard you. I didn't want that to be forgotten, Brandy, because you know how it goes. We forget
Yeah.
things. She wanted an
Cause see,
explanation of a mammy. So if anybody can help her, please, because I can't. That's the one I can't really answer.
Me
Because
neither. I was gonna ask you,
right.
Beach.
Because see, my
well, shit, we.
definition, the research that I've done and what I understand a mammy to be is back during the slavery times when the black slaves used to the women would take
Take
care of
care
the
of the white.
slave and breastfeed the baby, the
Yeah,
white man's
that's what.
baby.
Yeah, okay. So
That's
we
a
at
mammy.
least right.
So
That's what I
how
thought
does that,
too.
how is that relevant to today? It's like, what a
It's
mammy, what are you
not.
talking about?
They lacked scholarship and they couldn't find another word to say, so they just said, "You mammies." They just coming up with anything. That's what I say. When
Okay.
people don't can't find the proper word to fit the situation and lack scholarship, they just make up some other shit that don't
They
even
just
fit
make
the
up some shit.
context of the conversation.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you, Beach.
I mean,
See?
we can Google
Okay.
mammy. Let's go to Google. Let me get my. Let me go Google up
Because I was
mammy.
called one today. I was called
Oh,
one
okay.
today.
Oh, really?
I've
Oh,
been
okay.
called
Well,
one.
okay. Oh,
Listen,
that's
I've been called a
interesting.
pick me. It's like, well, if my husband and I've been married twice. I'm currently married, so it's like, well, if a man that I felt was worthy wanted to pick me, and I decided to choose him, am I a pick me? I mean, what the hell? I don't understand.
They don't.
But
I
what?
told
you
you
know,
when they lack scholarship, you all. They don't have nothing to say. They keep using the same regurgitated, trendy words because they don't have anything else to say. Oh well,
mm-hmm.
actually,
But I
well, I
found the
use
definition of.
mommy. I need to. I ain't spell mammy right. How the hell you spell
Oh,
mammy?
M A
um,
M M
the
Y.
definition of mammy is this, according to the Oxford sorry, dictionary.
All right, let's get it.
Um, informal is the informal is one's mother, especially as a child's word. He was screaming for his mammy. And then it says offensive, formerly in southern US, a black nursemaid or nanny in charge of white
Mm.
children.
Bam.
So
So we okay. Brandy was right when she called it out, and then we were saying that's what we were thinking. That went back to slavery. So for all of you all, whoever called Sheila E a mammy earlier, you are very slow. So slow, you don't even know what mammy means. Now, last I checked, Sheila, she
Can you
might
hear
be
me?
somebody's mama, but she don't got no child screaming for her, calling her mammy. So therefore, that's not applicable to Sheila E. And again, when it comes to she ain't nursing nobody's child, because I know she ain't got no damn breast milk in her titties. So therefore, she still ain't a mammy on the offensive side. So whoever that was that called Sheila E a mammy need to come back up here, hit the link, and explain why you chose that word because it seems to not fit the context of what you was trying to do. Fail. Try again.
because what happens, U.S. Historical stereotypes originating from the South, depicting black women who work in a white family or nurse the white family's children. A fictional, don't go black on me, mammy character is often visualized as a large-sized, dark-skinned woman with motherly personalities. That's the stereotypical
Okay.
definition.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I got it.
I get what he's saying on a stereotype. She keeping a lot, and you know what? He's right. When I had my daycare, and I had several of the other race kids. I had time, but I can tell you, I didn't need them; they needed me.
Right.
And I didn't need that money. It was like I had time on my hand. I was coming from the workforce and back and into the own. Let me do this my own way, and I did do the daycare thing, and it was just kind of a I did it for as long as I could take take it. I couldn't do it after you get when it became my child is more my child had so required my children will come first. So that was not something I was going to be able to maintain because look, if I want to go spend the day with my child at the park, I got to take everybody, and I'm trying to spend time with my own damn child. So I was selfishly choosing my own children over doing the daycare, which I didn't have to do. Was a home daycare, was my own daycare out of my house to do what I want to do, and I did close shop when the first other race child came in there with some damn disease that I felt like hell no, this is not. I don't got to do this. That's how I know you can't call me no mammy. She came in with a disease, and TikTok they had to let me know. I said, hold on, wait, what? She got vaginal staph. I'm not taking care of that. I don't even know how you get vaginal staph infection, but I do know I closed down the entire shop and told people they got a week to find. They had three. That one I just you can't come back, and everybody else started looking for somewhere to go. Miss B closing the shop because I'm like, this how you end up in court getting blamed for somebody else's problem because when they can't figure out what happened to that little girl, don't be over here looking at my black ass. I refuse. So now I just want to throw that out there, mammy. Okay, she didn't have a choice to take care of some other racist kids. I'm just trying to figure out how. I'm still waiting for somebody to click the link and explain. Maybe she didn't drop the link. We're waiting on you, sir, to explain because I know you're listening. Explain why you picked mammy for a word for her that don't make sense. You really lack that much scholarship. You could have said anything. You could have came up with anything that fit how you thought of her. But mammy just don't seem to fit the quality. It don't fit. So click the link, buddy.
Right. I've heard men and women say it. It's like, but not so much to me, but I have been called a pick-me before. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But I am not offended. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a lot of foolishness on YouTube. So, I just wanted some clarity.
Well,
reason why they said that because I was on BMT panel and I wasn't being disrespectful to the guys. So a young lady was into me, I hate the mammy mentality. It's not that. The end of the day is I always have respect for my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And my sisters. You speak like, you know what I'm saying? Why should if we agree to disagree? Why should I get on the panel and just start coming on there just like, if I want to ask the question? So one of the women in the chat called me a man.
Well, that's crazy.
Well, that it throw you off your game. She couldn't think of anything else to say. She lacked scholarship, and once again, a jealous woman will show her hand every time. A jealous woman would just come up in and instead of even trying to just look at you with envy, they're gonna actually show you. I'm jealous of everything it is you're saying, so I'm gonna throw out an offensive word, and hopefully it'll get you out of character. But as usual, we know how to know. I'll choose when I want to get out of character. You don't make that choice for me, and I can assure you, when it needs to be done, it has been done and done very effectively to the point where now again, don't try me, because I will break the whole damn YouTube. That being said, she couldn't find anything to say. I guess you out here hurting people's feelings. I mean, how dare you be great? How dare you bring on a mate? How dare you even say the things that you say and improve them, back them up with action? How dare you, Sheila E? How dare you be not just talk, but about that action? How dare you be a successful Black woman riding around in that pretty car that you don't even think about like that? You just like, it's just another car. I'll get another one when I'm tired of it. How dare you? How dare you be 55 shopping over there in clothes that some of these women ain't been able to fit since they were 10 years old? How dare you, Sheila E? How dare you have a decent looking bone structure and you're not facially challenged? How dare you, Sheila E, be a beautiful woman,
ladies.
a smart woman? How dare you?
Excuse me, do y'all mind if I drop down in the chat and just listen for a little bit? I'll come back up if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, no, you good. You good.
And Sheila, you beautiful, by the way. You know I think you beautiful. You is
thank you, Terrence, for supporting.
Yeah, Terrence is a nice brother.
Yes, he is.
And Beach, I'm gonna take you from your man. Don't tell him though. Sexy lips, but I'm chilling in the chat for a little bit.
All right, we'll see you down there.
All right, be good. But yeah, Beach, that's why I said I just want to put this topic on, because at the end of the day, it's us women who respect our males. We know how to sit back, and that's not being weak. That's we taking our responsibility, letting our man be the head of the household. What's wrong with that?
It ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, you've heard me, Sheila, be on your panel, and I tell you, I gotta go. I got a phone call. Well, that's my husband calling him because I'm on a damn panel.
Right. And
Okay,
we
when this
take the
man
calls
is
or we drop down. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, I had a call
right,
because
because
something calling sets precedence. What you gonna do? Just lead a more important
uh-uh,
thing to like,
right,
we don't,
because
that's
when my mortgage is due, who paying it? It ain't nobody on YouTube.
where my
Okay,
applause at? Did I hit the
yeah,
applause button? I think I hit the applause
okay.
button.
When my mortgage
That
is due, my cable,
mm,
my cell phone, my car need gas in it. Um, Nobody from YouTube is cash apping me to pay that shit. Okay, so when he
and
calls, I
you
got to
wouldn't want
go.
to. Who would
Yeah,
want to sit around and have to come on because dang, I need to come up with some money. Let me go strike up a live and hopefully, and I know people who do this. Let me strike up a
yeah,
live, hoping I can get enough cash out so I can get some gas to go
in my car.
just to go move. That's just ride around like that's really sad. This supposed to be a hobby.
Right,
And
right.
people really coming on, they care nothing about the content, the panel. They're only here to see what scraps they can get from a person who may, okay, I'll cash out. It's people who they'll actually, once they hit the number of what they feel they need for the day to survive,
Mm-hmm.
they'll go on and in the live. And I'm like,
Mm.
coming off the cash out, your life can't be that.
Wow.
Well, you could go to work, instead of being on live for 15 hours for cash apps, you could have worked a double shift,
Yeah.
making what 18 at our age. You shouldn't be making less than $20 an hour. You
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't. You should be making 18 apply. Like, I know what you should be making at this age at the minimum, unless you're just a bum or
Right.
didn't keep no job. But you can find. I know plenty of jobs. I'm working on helping a guy right now get plugged in, starting off at 18. Working as many hours as you want. There's no cutoff. They pay overtime. You want to work like a dog and work 24 hours a day. They're gonna let you till you fall out. They don't care. They need help that bad.
Mm.
They're gonna pay you every ounce of overtime. So
That's a
again,
good job.
I'm just trying to figure it out too, Brandy. When they never have to take a call, they never have to drop down for a little bit. They never have
Never.
anything going on that say, "Hey, I'm doing this." They just sitting there in their own rotting in their own stew of uncleanliness and ungodliness and on everything else you could think of in the universe, and be the first ones that
Mm-hmm.
want to come in the chat and throw some type of shade. Sit down. Or they already sitting down because they can't stand up and move their ass around. And they
Right.
also be the ones who won't come on camera and say it to your face. I'm still
Mm-hmm.
waiting on a couple of big ass 400 pounds to come on camera. They still won't cam. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Why you can't turn your
Oh,
camera
they
on?
coming.
It's
Right.
not a requirement, but as a content creator, you don't get to come for other people's looks and find flaw or whatever you think is a flaw. We don't feel like it's a flaw. You trying to pick me apart, but you have yet to turn your camera on and really show folks what you look like in the current.
Right.
Well, like Sheila said, we don't want to see your picture from the school prom in the 90s. You don't look like that no more, girl. You
Right.
don't look like 2002 no more. We trying to see, what was it? Lovely said within 2 years you get about a. Lovely was being hard. I thought, okay, Lovely 2. Let's give them a 3. Let's try to give them 3 because we know the pandemic kind of threw some people off. Let's give them at least 3. But Lovely said 2 years is all you get for a picture. Avatar
2 years.
need to be updated. I was trying to get a folks 3 because COVID did,
Mm-hmm.
set a people, add a little bit on. But at this point now, we're moving around, and your body should return back to its norm where you were before. It will go back.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't an overeater before and just lack of movement caused you to pick some weight up, once you start back moving around, it falls back off. So it's
Yeah.
like you're not gonna just turn into, man, I was skinny to COVID. Now I'm over here in the plus size. That's not how that shit happens. That's not
Mm-mm.
how it happens. No, you was already over there in plus, and you just lying, girl. You was not. You showing pictures back from high school. Stop playing.
Right.
And
Right.
you telling the
That's
truth,
crazy.
Beach, because it seems like the ones who always talking junk, always got the most to say, never show themselves. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like later for showing yourself, they always disrespecting people. And then the end of the day is like how I met Beach. She was over there with a panel full of males and quiet, just as humble had the men's talking and everything. And I said, when do we get to the point that us women think that we are male?
Right.
I mean, come on. We know our place. We know our position. Because we know our place and our positions, we weak, we mammies, we pick-me's.
But I'm not gonna be arguing, going back and forth with no man on
Me
YouTube that
neither.
I don't know. You know,
I agree, Brandy.
do not
I
that.
did that with the conscious people up until the part where I had already had nothing left to prove, because they was really coming for some things and trying some character assassination. And when that goes on, you have no choice but to battle up, gear up, and let's go. Because ain't but one person gonna walk up out of what I live in a world where ain't but one of us gonna walk out of here alive. And I damn sure don't plan on dying no time soon. If I got to summon the Grim Reaper up my damn self, you gonna die before me. That's a fact.
Right.
So
But
I
no,
had
you
no
don't let
choice
nobody
before a
disrespect
while
you.
to
Yeah, you
battle
don't
with
let
men,
nobody.
but now I don't got to do that. I'm just not gonna talk to your stupid ass.
Right.
I ain't gonna be your entertainment because they can't get a girl on the phone. See, what we gotta realize, women, hear me out, ladies. Some of these men don't got no woman to call right now that's gonna pick the phone up for their sorry ass. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all know how many times we look at our phone, we saw you call, y'all think y'all no, y'all got the game twisted. We the ones more likely to look at the phone like, I'm watching Netflix. I'm gonna call you back or send a text. I'm with just anything. Like, we just don't want to be bothered in my age bracket. Now, I'm not speaking for the younger, thirstier ladies who want anybody to talk to, but in this age bracket, if we don't feel like talking, we ain't picking the phone, or we're busy, or maybe we just taking a nap. We won't pick the phone up. And so these men they can't get a woman on the phone. They done call 3 different girls and she ain't nobody picked up for them. They mad. So they come on YouTube and they will find a way. Let me just keep talking to Beach. Let me keep talking to Sheila. Let me talk to Brandy. Let me talk to Nikki Baby. Let me talk to any woman who will talk to me, because I haven't heard the voice of a woman on the phone in so long. We are stimulating them through our own voices in a way that some of us has got to realize we become something that we never intended to for these men, which is their female entertainment, because ain't no woman in the real world paying them no mind. They too busy on the phone with a real man. So they don't got time for you. They're not picking up. We don't pick up for the clowns. We don't pick up for the bombs. What we picking up for you for? If you don't got a car to come pick me up and go take me to get something to eat, you haven't. We y'all. They are the pick me's. So they come on YouTube hoping for any women in the chat, any women on the panel will give them attention, because nobody in the real world gives a fuck about their bomb. And I make sure I blur out my profanity for you women who don't know how to talk without sounding like a wild banshee. Find a way how to do it and get the point across with some class.
Right.
So much.
Sometimes, Sheila and Brandy, the argument they start with us, it never be an argument. That's why it be going around in circles. Questions never get answered. The longer they feel I can keep Brandy talking to me and engaging in conversation, it's like they think it's personal, like you're really talking to them. They don't. They forget they just a random man on YouTube that once the live is over, you ain't thinking about their ass.
Absolutely not.
So, ladies, don't play into the role of you thinking you special because somebody come over here to my live, come to my panel. The more they asking you to come, the more they just know that you're that available. Because, see, I'm not easily accessible.
And me
I'm
neither.
not
I don't
available
want
for everybody's
a lot of
panel
space
all
to
day, all
that.
night. You know how many? I got a list full of shit, and YouTube ain't on name one of the lists. I gotta make YouTube fit in there. So don't start feeling yourself. Some of these women out here thinking you that ish. No, it's just you the only one that stay up there and talk to their sorry asses. The rest of us out here living our best life, but we got something better to do than talk to random ugly ass men on YouTube all day, wasting our pretty time. Right. Sound like a personal problem to me.
This space, that's why I said that's this space. So let them, and this is our space, because the end of the day is, and when I was married, I never knew nothing about no social media because I was too busy taking care of my household, my husband, my kids, and everything. I ain't had no idle time to be on no social media, nothing. I said some of these women's got it good because when my kids were young, by the time I cooked, clean, make sure my husband come from work, his bath water ready, or his shower, his clothes, his newspaper, his game ready, everything is set for him. My kids that had, did their homework, their snack, their dinner, took their shower, their baths, whatever. I mean, I was tired.
You
I
was
was
tired.
Yeah,
Yes.
ladies,
Yeah.
we got somebody in the comments who said this conversation is way off topic. Let me tell you something, George Fraser. The conversation gonna go the way Sheila E., the channel holder, Brandy, a guest, and me, a guest. And whoever else clicks this link decides to go. We already answered that question when Joe came up as a man and gave his point of view, and also shout out to Terrence. Now, unless you want to click the link and add your 2 cents, then sit back, get your popcorn, and enjoy the show, because as long as you stay in the commentary, in the comments, that means you like what's going on here. So don't be complaining about what's off topic. The topic gonna go the way the conversation go, and you ain't running shit over here, and neither am I. I'm just going with what Sheila go. And Sheila E right now, I know her, what she's going on. I know what we doing. Now you can click the link and come up here. We already addressed the topic. And we're going to keep on coming back around to the topic. But I'm sick of you men trying to come in and tell us how to navigate a conversation. If you don't get up out this chat and go find your baby mama and go tell her she off topic, tell her ass she off topic.
Oh, shoot.
Not today. Not today, sir.
Yeah, he should come on the panel.
Yes, George, you're welcome to come on the panel. We would love to hear your point of view.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in the penthouse. So I had to put the central ear on.
A channel, as a content creator, Sheila, what you've built, what you've done, these folks start forgetting, you subscribe to this channel because it was something here that they liked. It was something about you, Sheila E. They said, I want to come over here and I want to support this channel. So when people come into the chat and start complaining about the commentary, I'm confused. If you don't like the topic, or you don't like the way the conversation is being navigated, get out, leave. Don't sit here complaining because everybody it ruining the mood for the rest of the people. You don't got to be here. Or you could click the link and come up and add to the topic. What you think, we're going to sit here for 12 hours and be delegated about what you got it twisted. Sheila,
I'm surprised because George usually be respectful. I'm surprised George saying that.
I know exactly why they're saying it.
Come on,
and we called out.
Don't
be surprised, Sheila, from nobody. People will switch up quicker than a damn tampon on YouTube. One minute they cheering for you, and the next minute they come in and
persecute you. I know,
doing all type of shit, but they in your chat. George, go to your chat. Go to your channel, okay? Don't you got a channel? Do you have a channel? Go over there and strike up your own live and your own topic. But don't you come in here telling nobody they off topic. We will talk about what the we want to, and you're not going to stop it. But what you can do is click that link and join in the commentary and tell us how you think are the ladies letting men run a household. Come on up here. I mean, I don't know if you even got a household, so you probably can't even answer that question. If you don't have a family or a wife or any or you're not running anything, I don't even think you should be even up here. But you're more than welcome. Like Sheila, this is her channel. She dropped the link for anybody.
Yes, and anybody, even the clouds. I think the ones, my little angels and family in the clouds, come on out the clouds and join the conversation, because this is a serious topic we need to talk about. We the only culture that's saying that the women's is not letting the men's be the head of the household. That's not true, because the end of the day that's what we was all about. Our culture was all about family, our ancestors.
Right.
And should they be the head of your channel too? Should we let that? Y'all want to be the head of the household? That's fine. We want you to, but you ain't gonna be the head of the damn channel, man. That's y'all problem. You think you used to those women who will let a men come over and dominate their channel, and you forget you're up here as a guest. You men came across the right women in 20. Y'all gonna come into 22 with the right ones. We gathering them up, the right women who gonna let you know you're a guest here. It's a privilege and an honor for you to be here, sir. So go along with the show, ride along, or come on and add along. But don't be sneak dissing, because now you acting like you head of the damn channel as a man. please click the link and add to the commentary.
So much with this top is not getting off the top. It's so much,
Right.
it's
We
so
can go, we have
broad
a,
that you're
yeah,
talking about.
right,
You know what I'm
Sheila.
saying?
But would
Because
they
you
do
talk
that
about
when the men?
even though like if you marry and something happened to your husband, still, that's when you come in kick in because he can't do his part. He disabled stuff like that. But yet, I'm not gonna disrespect him and saying, oh, because now he wounded, he's not still head of the household. You know.
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The end of the day is, see, we get the slack. Us women get the slack from the ones who don't want the men to be the head of the household. But what about the ones that y'all don't hear our voice? We not on the front lines disrespecting our men. We pushing
Mm-mm.
our men. We cheering them on. We making sure they come home to a clean house, and
Right.
their food done, and letting them know, okay, baby, you done hustle and tussle all day long. This is your cast, so make sure you peace when you come home and stuff. Y'all don't
Right.
hear that from some women.
Well, I'm not gonna be. I wouldn't be with a man that couldn't be the head and wasn't capable of being the head. Now, just because you're a male doesn't mean that you are capable of being the head. You got to have your stuff together. You got to have your purpose
Right.
in order. You know what I mean? So,
And we're patient, don't you think, Brandy? Like when we know,
absolutely.
okay, because nobody turns 18, leaves your parent home, go to college, you're
Mm-mm.
on campus still being just a grown child, get out
Right.
of college around 22, 23, just depending if you're a 4 or 5 year graduate, whatever the case. Now you got to figure out, now you're not in free house, and now you got to actually pay for an apartment. Like all these steps are how you grow to be learn responsibility. I don't you expecting no like you just imagine unless there's a situation where they really were structured and they were taught so well and they probably got a parent behind them coaching them
Mm-hmm.
and setting them up. Yes, that ain't nothing wrong with that. If you don't if to set your child up with the blueprint, like now if you can't do this, then you just gonna you don't need to have a thing. If you can't follow, I done set everything up for you to just follow the print, you'll be fine. That's a blessing. That's a blessing, and that goes way in a generational blessing. I'm not going to go into that, but no
Right.
one, me and we know some of you are okay. Just like us as women, I didn't know what I never even held a baby. Maybe once in my life until I had my own. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know
Oh yeah.
nothing. I had to grow into learning how to be a mother and how to raise a child, and I made many mistakes. And I will still do things. I'm like, okay, I could do that better. All the way up until my last breath. I will
Right.
never have perfected it because it's a growing experience. So, men, we give you our rope when we're looking at you like, okay, I see okay, that's all right.
We're not
It's all right,
expecting
baby. You did
perfection.
good. We're supposed to motivate you, and then we'll figure the rest out. We know we don't just expect you to wake up and be Incredible Hulk. I mean,
Mm-mm.
that's less likely to happen. That's like asking a kid to just go up in kindergarten knowing how to do a quadratic equation, an algebraic equation. That's not gonna happen. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's just not. They got to learn the simple things first. It's the same way with going into manhood and womanhood. You got to
Yeah.
do the simple things and you master those and you level up. And there's no limit to level up the way you like, okay, I done got as far as I need to. I'm good. That's only for you people who quit and gave up because it got a little harder. Now you got to work a little harder. Now you got to actually
Mm-hmm.
mop the floor. You can't just act like you finna clean up. You got to actually have a clean house.
Right.
It's levels to this. As adulting, we call it. It's levels to adulting, and you give your man he got a chance to figure things out. We still trying to figure shit out, so we give the space, we give you room. Any woman that's not, she's not playing fair. She's not the right woman. If she think you're supposed to
Right.
just say, woke up and knew how to drop a transmission in the car, you know how hard that is. That is a very hard task.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the mistake I made years ago about 20, asking him to do that. And I thought that it was like I didn't realize what it took to break down the transmission, put one in, all that into it. And I was completely being unreasonable. Now I can go back and say, oh my God, I don't live that life now when we dropping our own transmissions. No, we're going put in the shop. First of all, if it needs a transmission, I'm just getting another car. But I'm just saying, if it came to putting the transmission in, we're not doing it ourselves.
Right, not
Thank the
today.
Lord. I'm saying, but I remember those days when I'm like, I really expected you to put that transmission in and for it to work. What was I thinking?
Right.
I look back
It's
many
called
times
it's
on many
growth.
errors. Go ahead, Brandy.
It's just growth. It's about growth. I mean, I'm not. When I was in my 20s, I didn't think the way I think today. But I was 20 some years old back then. So it's about growth. You can't expect for a 20-some-year-old man, a young man, to be at a level of a 30 or 40-year-old man. So women understand that. You know, so it's not asking for. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is looking for perfection, but we are looking for quality, some moral character,
Effort.
showing that
You
you
want to
have the
add? Can we add
potential.
effort to that, Brandy?
Yes,
Can we
effort and
please add effort?
potential.
Like if we see you
Yeah,
trying, like
yeah,
he's
effort.
really trying. Oh, effort
Yeah,
goes a long way, guys.
it
When
sure
we know you
does.
trying,
Yep.
mm,
Mhm.
we see
Mhm.
you trying. We feel like he really trying. We would let
Right.
something slide because we know you're trying. Okay. The God in us gonna
Mhm.
say, girl, he was trying. You just gonna beat him down because he couldn't do. I mean, let him now when he asks you to go over there and go hand sew a dress for your daughter, you can't do that. See how it feels. Sometimes everybody just can't do certain things, and you shouldn't expect somebody to know how to do everything. That's ridiculous. That's why we got different
Exactly.
jobs and qualities.
Right.
It's just, does he have the heart to want to try? If he's like, I
Mhm.
don't know, let me make some phone calls and see if I can find a good electrician who not overpriced. Like he's trying.
Mhm. Figuring it
Effort,
out.
guys. We want to
Right.
see effort.
Let me tell you
Or did you
something.
just sit there and fold your hands? I don't know how to do. I don't know what to say. You ain't even gonna help
Right.
me. Oh my God, you the one he gets canceled out, and he's not a pick me. Because when something came, a calamity or a struggle, he just folded his head, scratched his hand, and walked out the house and went and rolled a blunt up. Sir, you a non pick me. That's your
Right.
answer. Roll up a blunt. I'm sorry, that ain't gonna solve nobody problems. That's gonna make you lazy than what you already are.
Mhm.
I digress. They don't want to hear that
Exactly.
type of teaching because they sitting there feeling some type of way in their spirit. But everybody I know that every panel they sit there and then smoke 5 blunts in one live, just come on rolling up, and I'm like, you know what? Just why you gonna lose in life because you ain't got up and so much as probably put no deodorant on. I know you musty.
Okay. Oh Lord.
And stop coming on
Oh.
these lives without no shirt. That ain't no good look. And I'm speaking to somebody directly with that bird chest. How dare
Oh.
y'all come out here without no? Oh, that wasn't for Taryn. That was for this other guy. He wanted had the most to say. I could see his damn heartbeat through his chest. That's how damn skinny he is. And
Oh.
want to talk about me. Don't think I can throw it. We throwing it back too. We swinging in the penthouse. The penthouse swings back. Don't ever get it twisted.
Oh, yes, we do. We do.
Okay. I don't know a lot of these guys because I don't follow them, but I hear about stuff, but I don't follow them. I can't do nonsense. I just can't.
Thank you for
Mm-mm.
saying
I
it,
don't have
Brandy.
the
I was
energy.
on an
Yeah.
unsubscribe spree this morning. I mean, late last night, I was woken up. I don't know. I went to bed too early, woke up, and it was, a few people on. And I took advantage to go on a unsubscription spree. Basically, if I feel your channel has nothing to offer me, I don't even know if you.
Yeah.
I never see you drop down in mine. I feel like you don't deserve my subscription, and I don't believe in what you're saying. So what the fuck am I subscribing to you for? Unsubscribe.
Right.
Unsubscribe. So, and I feel likewise. If you feel some type of way about me, please hit the unsubscribe. I'll be
'Cause-
happy for you to hit that. It
Right.
don't make me
And
none.
yeah, and that's also
Mm-hmm.
everybody who have a channel, just drop your link, and that's why I like networking. Just networking, and you know what? And it's very hard because you got people who support you, and you got 4 or 5 people going live at the same time. So I'm like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, or whatever. And like I said, I always try to support the ones who support me. You know,
Right.
so that's I always try to do that. And like I said, I had to do a speed like you. I had to delete, a couple of people and block a couple of people. So the end of the
Yeah.
day is I just come here for, motivate and encourage one another. I ain't come here for drama. I ain't
For
come
the
here for
drama.
mess, none of that. But
Mm-hmm.
hey.
or to be mistreated. Like, I hope you YouTube, y'all do realize the block button is there not for the other people. It's there for you.
For you,
Because if
right?
I'm in this chat right now and I want to have a decent conversation with Brandy or Lovely, Nikki Baby, anybody, Sheila, and someone is harassing or heckling me or keep on just basically getting me off my game, I block them not for them, for me, so that I can stay
Mm-hmm.
focused on the people who are cheering me on or helping me to become better at what it is I'm doing. I'm here for them. So the
Right.
ones who are in the way, I got to get you out of the way. That's what the block is for. It's not for you. It's for me to keep my peace of mind. So get
Right.
out your feelings when y'all feel you block me. Yes, you in the chat, keep on bothering, adding me, mentioning me. I don't need to see you talk shit about me. You can do that just fine. I don't have to stand here and watch you
And watch
disrespect
me.
me.
Exact. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't
You
go
know
to
what? And this
certain
is another
channels.
thing too, ladies, that when somebody uh chat and somebody speak to you, but then when they're in somebody else chat, they don't speak to you, even though they don't
Mm-hmm.
spoke to the person over
Mm,
you.
Yep.
So I say, you know what?
mm.
I have a problem with that, and I'm gonna keep it real. When I have my sisters I support, and yet you would speak to a man
Yep.
before you speak to me, nah. Mm-mm. You
Well,
Yeah,
see my
I
name, I
have to
I
speak to
agree
you,
with
but
unsubscribed
you
from
you.
would
them, Sheila.
provoke my name, and speak to that man who spoke to you three names before mine. Stuff like that. And I said that's why I
Yep.
wanted a channel that us women we could sit and lay our heads down and just talk or whatever. Because there's a lot of male channels we be on, but yet do we really have a channel that is not no jealousy, is not envy of one another? We not judging how one another look. Can we just keep it real here in the
Well,
penthouse?
those thirsty women, this the men fault. See, you men, and I make sure I don't do this anymore because I used to be guilty of stroking people's ego. You male content
Mm.
creators, when a woman comes around, stop stroking their ego and to women who have not yet deserved that type of their rapport. They don't deserve that yet. You got to prove yourself worthy enough for some of these titles. And so when you get these brand new women coming around 20, 30, 40 subscribers, 100, they have not yet proved themselves of the titles y'all give them. Oh, so and so about to change the game. So and so, yeah, shit. You guys stroke these women egos. Now they've never heard this type of talk, never had a room like, yeah, cheering for them, which is all fake, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And these women, they don't have that type of ability to realize, man, you just trying to stroke my. I ain't got time. I know them the shit, whether you say it or not. You all stroke their ego, so now they looking at every other woman who got. Now they speaking to Brandy. Now she looking at Brandy side eye because she feel like, why they all speaking to Brandy? Because they like Brandy, they like all of us.
Right.
You're no different. You haven't even proved yourself worthy of some of what the respect some of us have had to do to get it, because it should be naturally given, but on social media some of us have earned it. Whether you like it or not, we have earned a level of respect that you just can't take away. You just can't take from us.
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to. So it's mostly that happens with the women who have yet to accomplish a goal or they're not going anywhere. They're going to be intimidated by you, Sheila E. And they're going to look at you. And in your chat, they're going to be all, hey, Sheila E. And then when you see them over at DJ Cooters or somewhere else, they ain't going to even want to acknowledge your existence. That type of woman is when I see her
Mm-hmm.
do it to you, I go run over there and hit unsubscribe because I know what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing. I
Yeah.
know what you're doing. I don't want them type of spirits around me because I'm looking at
Right.
women like, so you came out here looking for a husband too, huh? You let this man get in your head to thinking you special. Child, please, if you would have came on here with your own man, your own husband, your own boyfriend, side nigga, something, you wouldn't let these men get in your head to make you feel you're special. You should already came on YouTube knowing you are
That you're
her. You are
special.
special.
Right.
You are beautifully
Right.
blessed.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't. You let somebody bigger put some stuff in your head, and now when you see the other women come around and being spoke to, you feeling jealous. If you got that to the point when I see I'm the only woman in the room, I leave. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Right.
gonna be your I'm not gonna be your entertainer. I'm not. This is not Tina Turner. I'm your private dancer. Okay, I'm not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
the one woman. If the women ain't in the room, it's a reason why. So I'm leaving with a bless you. Have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
some women want to be the only women, and I stay away from them. I ain't subscribed to them anymore. They want to be the only women so that the guy can have somebody to talk to, you know. They just, that's the sad kind. Like, dang, honey, you
And
really
I ain't in
accept.
competition with nobody but myself. Let me tell you something. I love my sisters. That's what I'm saying. The end of the day is, look, and I'm saying, and I always would say, it's not easy doing a YouTube channel. You know how many times
No,
I
it's
clicked
not.
on it with just one or two people in the chat or whatever. And Brandy, you know that you come or whatever.
Yeah, I
So
come
that's what I'm
support.
saying. Your
Yeah.
YouTube channel, don't let them soup you up, because YouTube channel ain't gonna just grow overnight just like that. It's not that easy.
I take my hat off to you all because I could never do it.
It's not that easy.
It's not easy, and I know me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I take my hat off to all you
And I'm
content
still
creators.
learning, girl.
Yeah, it's
Personality, characters, and different things. You
The
got to be
two-faced
here.
people
Yeah,
smile in
you
your
know.
face whole time they want to take your place.
yeah.
Backstabbers. Okay, you got to watch out for them two-faced people. They one way over here and another way over there. And
Yeah.
I hate when people like, I play a lot dumber than I really am, because sometimes I got a dumb. I hate to say that, but my intellect is way above some people on YouTube. They have yet to experience some things that I have. Yes, I said it. And I have to dumb myself down in some conversations I've had with some people, and mostly some women and men too, because God forbid you're too smart. God forbid they couldn't figure, they wasn't doing well in math. See, this is why I always trust people who know how to do math. People who understand mathematics, they think differently. And I love some math. Okay. So I remember an argument on the chat because the guy didn't understand how to read a compass. Apparently, he definitely didn't get his GED. Okay, he definitely didn't get his damn GED. But he want to come on and argue about a compass and don't know how to read north, south, east, west in degrees. I don't got time for this type of simple. So I definitely, let him know, sir, this is very elementary, middle school mathematics. I'm not quite sure why you don't understand that. But yet you got these men who want to come in here talking about supreme mathematics and was the lowest ranking dude in school. If y'all don't sit down and shut up and stop trying to make yourselves be smart, I guarantee you, if I gave them a sheet of paper with basic division, decimal points and fractions, they're not going to be able to figure this shit out. But they want to come on and try to tell me about supreme mathematics. Sir, sit down somewhere. Sit down with your YouTube gang shit that ain't going nowhere. If you want to be recognized of a man with the greats, go join the organization. They got all type of men organizations where there are great men that come out of it and doing great things. Do that, and I'll be impressed. But that other issue y'all talking, it's just regurgitated, wannabe knowledge power. Those are men who lack any knowledge or true power. Because if you really had it, then why you got to come on and convince me that you got it? Just do the power, make a power move, and then maybe I'll believe you.
Exactly.
I don't need to see another live. Unsubscribe. I'm perfectly fine with that. Your subscription did not make my channel or break it. I'm not in nobody's space. I'm over here at the damn beach.
Right, because somebody else will subscribe. So
that's right.
And even if they didn't, do we really care? The minute you start caring about subscribers, you lost.
That's right. And it's not about likes and views. It's not. And people had to stop saying, oh, you don't got too many subscribers, you ain't successful. And I mean, like, really? Like, really?
How do you base your success on YouTube? I don't get that.
Yes. Oh, you ain't nobody or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Right.
All right.
And
because if they shut YouTube down tomorrow, then what are you then? Are you not successful?
They're gonna go into a Great Depression, Brandy, and probably drive off a cliff. They're probably gonna get in their car, put a cement block, a cinder block on the gas pedal, and just ride themselves off a damn cliff because they couldn't get on YouTube. No, people have gone crazy. YouTube shut down. I don't know what year this was. Maybe 2 years ago. It was shut down for like a few, maybe half a day. Folks was going crazy. Like they was losing their mind. See, when we do that live on addictions and we throw YouTube up in here, it's some people gonna get touched in their spirit. It has become an addiction to some people. They can't even get home. They'll click on, okay, I gotta be seen. I gotta be heard. I don't want to miss out. And need to be doing something that they have sacrificed, even having a regular life with their own family. Their own family ain't seeing them because they over there, they gotta be on YouTube.
Right.
So I realized too, ladies, that this is the attention that they ever got in their whole life. A couple of guys said that. and women. This attention, they ain't got no, they ain't got nothing going on in real life. And then all the describers and people in the chat, that really make them feel like they accomplished something in life because they ain't got nothing going on in real life.
Well, we're gonna start a YouTube anonymous group for you guys. I want you to know that we care. And we're all about service to mankind. So I will take the role in starting a YouTube support group for you addicts out there who don't know how to log off. Please join and leave a comment if you would like to join a support group, and we will get you help. We will get you detoxed off of YouTube. Okay, we will let
We're
you
gonna
go
start
30
YouTube
days without a hit.
AA meeting too because I'm tired of people getting on people's panels drunk and just that's been played out too.
The support group for YouTube addiction. We're gonna come up with a real good name. We're gonna offer coffee and donuts and snacks.
Got the
And you can
penthouse
come
smell
on
out,
and talk about
Thunderbird, White Iris Rose.
come on and
Coke
introduce
45.
yourself in the meeting. Just come in and say hi. My name is Speech, and I am addicted to YouTube. Like, just come in, just like the regular NA groups and AA groups. It's gonna be called YA, YouTube Anonymous. You can come in if you want to be a black screen and keep it private or change your voice however you want to. But we can have private live streams about you addicted YouTubers because some of y'all can't log off, and you can't. They can't log off to say they like if their house was on fire, they gonna burn up. Sitting here on a panel because they didn't make it out in time because they like that's how deep it is.
You're a mess.
They're gonna be found burnt crisp up, holding their laptop or their phone in their hand, and the folks gonna say, "Why they didn't run out? The house was on fire because they was on YouTube, and YouTube is everything." We're gonna get y'all some help. Please leave a comment if you want to join YouTube Anonymous. You addicts out there for YouTube, we got some help for you coming. We're going to get you together. We're going to get you detox, and you will get your 30-day chip. If you can go 30 days without being seen on YouTube, you will receive a 30-day chip.
Somebody made a video. Who's that? Baller X2 about what? Who is that? Made a video of me. Who's that? Thank you. I don't know. I'm looking at it.
Yep. Show can't hit a community strike. What's that name?
Okay,
let me go find it. What's the video? What's the link to the video? Because strike queens live around here.
Baller BALLAX 2.0 made a video of you, Shilling. Okay.
Are they using her content? Are you saying they're using her copyrighted content? Because Twitch don't mean nothing. You still can be that's definitely we got this. Let me go find where they at real quick. Because y'all around here, I had a blast week before last striking channels. The folks can't go live for 90 days. Ask me, do I give two shits? Because I don't. I said don't use my content. I meant what I said. And they wanted to try I guess they wanted to try my OG, and now they sitting there looking stupid. Can't go live for 90 days. Let me see what they got back. I'm looking. I want the link to this video. They put it on their Twitch. Jerome Whiteside versus Sheila E. Oh, that was 10 hours ago with their 81 views, huh? Well, that don't mean I don't care how many views you got. Let me check this real quick. I found it, Sheila. Let me mute up so I can listen.
They're watching. You use my name or you use anything, I'm striking your channel. And that's legal. So that person will get a strike on their channel. I'm not playing. I don't care. They could say, I don't care. I'm not playing. See what I mean, Brandy? Stuff like this. Yeah, we was gym last night. Right, yeah. I mean, this is, you know what? And it's sad when you have people don't have nothing but to do negative.
Hold on, wait a minute. We're gonna make a correction right here. I just
Somebody
watched
say
this
you're a
video.
dummy. Okay.
I
Who is
have
this
not
person right
seen
here?
any
Let
of
me
Sheila E's
unblock them.
copyrighted
Who a
content.
dummy? Tell me you're a dummy.
Hold on, let me. I must have hit the wrong video. Let me try this one. And fair
You'll
use,
lose
just
your
because y'all see
channel.
that fair use up there, it don't apply. Sheila, remember what I told you? Them settings about your you do not share.
Uh-huh.
You have the right to reserve using your content for sharing at any
They're talking
point
about
during
you're
this
a
time.
dummy. You will lose your channel. You know what? I'm blocking them. I don't have time for. I don't really have time for trolls. I really don't. Not today. Mm-mm. I mean, that it's sad that that's the only thing you have to. I mean, so what you were saying? Beach will talk. And what video was that they was using? They don't have no lives. They don't. I mean, anytime you got to get content off somebody else, I mean, it's sad. Be creative. Make and me and Jerome was even going at it. Jerome was talking about me, so I don't know. It's probably what he was saying about me because me and
I
him
don't
ain't
know.
have no word.
That's not that. This isn't necessarily true right now. I went and watched it for myself. It's only 3 minutes, and I read about it. I have yet to see any of your copyrighted content. So, what I think they're saying, what they're trying to say, I don't know what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And someone I see where it says you're ignorant of fair use guidelines. No, they're ignorant of copyright infringement. That's what's the problem. I have seen fair use plastered on videos, and my strike still stuck. And especially at the rate that you are, which is a completely monetizable channel. You just ain't hit the monetize yet. I don't know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna leave that there. Somebody's clearly clout chasing. It didn't work very well. The views didn't get. No one cares, and we ain't sending everybody over there just to listen so they can try to come up off of you. I wasn't seeing it. It ain't worth your time, Sheila. I'm telling you. I will let you know if if it needs to be dealt with. Other
Okay.
than
What happened? I'm at my mom's house. I had to go on mute. What happened?
oh, I was just doing a little fact checking on some
Uh-huh.
copyright, and I mean, other than them, that now your image is used on their thumbnail. You can strike that because did you give anybody permission to use your your image?
No.
You can use that
What
on their
image to
thumbnail.
use? What image?
Your picture right there, that's your logo picture. That's a copyrighted
Okay.
logo, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, y'all think I don't know the legality of this? I done struck more channels down than I got subscribers. I don't
Oh,
care.
send me the link, Beach.
Okay.
All right, I got it.
Anyway.
Yeah, you can't just put somebody. I know y'all do that all the time. See people's faces on thumbnails, and you just don't realize that there's actually repercussions for that. People
And
have
it's
rights
actually
on
my
what they
picture on
do.
there.
Yeah, I'm looking at your picture. I just sent you the link. Check your text.
Okay. Go ahead. Talk to
And it's
people.
actually your
I'll go
logo
on.
picture on top of that. It ain't even just a random picture of you. You do not have. You have to have permission to use people's likeness or image to for your page. Y'all think you could just do what you want to do. And that's why we have copyright. YouTube has copyright infringement. Because if you really could have just put her name in the title, you didn't have to use her image. You still in her likeness. I sent you the link. You when you click it on, you see your face right there. The rest of it, the video, what they're saying, it doesn't matter. But I don't know who told y'all fair use mean you could take people's image that is copyrighted on their channel or elsewhere and just do what you want to do with it. No, folks just don't act on it. And you guys just don't know the game. This how you end up looking stupid and can't go live and then want to get mad and got to start at 2-3 channels. Why don't you just follow the guidelines? It's just somebody clout chasing off of you, whoever he is. I don't know. Let me make sure I go and block them so they don't even come my way. I don't know who this is because they clearly gonna be a problem. Cardi. Block. That's really. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate you guys for this this brief moment of business that needed to be handled. Thank you for your support. Anybody, please don't ever feel guilty if you need to let somebody know. We don't watch these people. So when you let us know, hey, somebody tripping, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We really do. Very much so. You don't get to just do what you want. You don't. And y'all think putting fair use in front of something gonna stop some shit? You sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. That's why some channels right now haven't grown, Sheila. That's why some channels right now have been wondering why it's a year later and not, because all they ever do is play other people's YouTube videos. And that won't allow YouTube to make money off of them. If you look unmonetizable, your channel's never going to grow. YouTube probably won't even let folks, at some point, you won't even get subs. You're going to wonder why your subs stop. YouTube can stop letting people sub you up. They don't even know that. It's folks I know right now shadow ban and don't even know it, and I'm not going to tell them because I don't owe them that. I don't rock with them. But their channel has already been deemed a shadow ban. And they can't figure out.
To people, we're gonna get off topic, Beach. Tell people, explain people about the do's and the don'ts. When you how people be clout chasing or thirsting, or can you explain that to people?
No. Well, I'll say this: they're doing what everybody else does. I can't tell you how many people I'm still feeding, but they're monetizable channel. And I'm like, do what you want, say what you want. Some people I'll let use my content. I have preferential treatment. Then there's others I'm running through with the strike. And some of them I have a journal and I write it down because what I want to do is take your whole channel. So I don't want to do one strike. I want to get you with 3 at one time. So I let it build up, write the date down, write my timestamps. Baby, I'm organized over here. That's what the OG stands for. Organized. I'm organized with it, okay? So when I keep it organized, when I come through with a triple hit, you're going to wake up and your whole channel gone. I may hit you
my
with 4,
team
5
do not play, guys. I'm telling you.
I'll let 4, 5 build up. Okay, that's the 4th video they done built. You can't even appeal. You can't do anything but cry and make a video. Bitch took yes, I struck it. And you can't do nothing about it. So I just write down the video, copy the link, do everything. Private, it don't mean nothing. I can still strike you private. That's why I sent you that link. We already got the link.
What is Twitch? This time they got me on Twitch. What is that?
That's how you can link out your channel to other platforms. Like I share my videos on Twitter, share them on other places. Though they using you on Twitch, that doesn't apply to YouTube. YouTube is where the strike will go. Twitch is just somewhere else they can put your shit, but that will go into harassment and when someone's defaming a character. But one video isn't enough for you to do anything with that with Twitch yet. Stick to the YouTube guidelines because don't worry about Twitch. Twitch is like it's just somewhere where they got 5 people looking at some shit.
You will lose your channel. Who would lose their channel? Because somebody saying Buzz Lemon TV say you would lose your channel. Twitch trolls fire.
I just saw was that China White picture on their page too? She may not care that much. Hey, China. I saw China picture.
So what they saying? How I would lose my channel? Or they would lose their channel? Buzz, who would lose their channel?
Who's losing channel?
He said you will lose your channel. That's a troll.
I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. I'm only speaking on YouTube guidelines.
Oh, this says
I don't know nothing about Twitch guidelines.
Fire. What's that? Twitch is trolls fire.
We gonna we don't care nothing about Twitch. Twitch ain't YouTube. We talking about YouTube's copyright guidelines right now. Don't try
Yeah.
to. We that's what we can do something about. She might can't do nothing about Twitch at the moment, but she can definitely do something about YouTube. I can assure you that much. I got you, Spiky. Yeah, it's just another sharing platform, but don't nobody care over there. YouTube is the place where you have laws in place to protect your content. I can't just go upload China White content and sit here and get views off of it and get paid off of it. And it's her content. She can come right through there and strike my ass down for stealing her shit. I can't
Hold up,
just
baby
take her
girl
picture and do
China.
what I
I
want to
know.
do with it.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. Those are the rules, whether you like it or not. It's always these channels who that's why they don't never win. Why y'all not telling y'all friends, find another picture, do something else? Because you don't got to give them a warning. Because I'm telling you over here, we're not giving no 7-day takedown warning. You're just going to wake up real sad because you can't go live now.
China,
No
I don't even
warning.
care. Come on the panel, China. I mean, this is crazy. I'm new. You know, I'm new to this, so
China
I'm
says she
learning.
don't care.
I'm learning,
Her picture got
guys.
cute.
I'm
It's just
learning,
the point.
guys.
Yeah, some people don't care, and then there's people like me. I may not care, but I'm gonna make you pay for it.
I don't even know what Twitch is.
It doesn't matter. It's not even relevant enough. They
When they take
sharing it
a
out
little
anywhere.
chip, but they probably just taking videos. Is it my
They
video
may
or
be.
just?
They might have your content on other platforms, but you on YouTube is where you have actual. I know you can legally do something about it. I don't know about them other places. I'm on people's Twitch too.
Okay,
Fuck them
thank
and they
you.
Twitch.
Hi,
Hey,
China.
Jose.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
What's
Uh,
up?
you know we the hot topic, me and you.
um, Look, Sheila, that's what happened when you pop in. Like, listen, at the end of the
I'm not
day,
popping China. I'm a small YouTuber.
well, yeah, you are, but it's kind of like when a person is triggered and mentioning you got to take advantage of that. Like, listen, like people say that it's something wrong with being a narcissist. Like, listen, I embrace my narcissism. Like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, it grows me. It makes me more popular. It makes me relevant. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
like the game I'm in, like listen, we're entertainers at the end of the day, quote unquote entertainers, right? We
Mm-hmm.
in this YouTube business. Don't let it get too personal with you as long as they're not harming your kids. Let them say what they want to say because you build a following, right? You still got people fucking with you. Ain't nobody gonna stop fucking
Yes.
with you. It's
Yes.
just somebody just triggered and they just on a rant. Let them have that shit. Like my pictures are on Instagram, and he goes to my Instagram. Like my thing is, why you follow me on Instagram? That's the weird part. And I think he really likes me, and he just upset that I support Fantastic. And I'm gonna always support Fantastic. He gonna always have a problem with that because me and Fantastic is cool. Fantastic supports me, and I support him, so we cool. And it's kind of like he wants, I don't know, he talking about one of them girls. Listen, if they don't want that smoke, they don't need to be sending for me. Like, stop, get the fuck out the way. You have nothing to do with this. Let ladies handle this like ladies. We don't need a home. Let me not say that. I don't need, you don't need to be in this. You been after me and after me. Listen, at the end of the day, do you? Cause the only time he get views is if he go live about me. Like notice, he go live about something else. He get like 20 people in his chat, 30 people chat. He go live about me, put my picture in the title. People want to hear what he got to say because I'm popping. So
Okay.
if you gonna go live about me, like you gonna work for me. I'm not gonna go live about you. Like, listen, I was gonna go live yesterday, but I'm like, damn, I can't make a bag. It's not
Mm-hmm.
like I can grow my channel, make a bag off you. Like, this is YouTube. Like, you gotta understand how to play chess, not checkers in this shit, right? But my thing is like, I can handle a bitch on the panel. Like, I don't be in my sector, the sector I'm in. Like, you would never see them chicks or that nigga where the sector I'm at. Like, he can't go inside BOA chat. He can't go inside Red Spring chat. I'm moderators on all these channels. Black Ram and Jada Black and fucking Red Supreme. Like none of them niggas will fuck with them type of people. They don't have any substance. So they're like they're really smaller YouTuber channels. And like me, my main channel is huge. And then
Mm-hmm.
I
Cause
have
you're a
two
big
other
YouTuber.
channels.
I'm small. Like you
I'm
and
not big.
Pink is
I'm not
big.
big
I'm
like that.
small.
I'm not big like that, but I'm growing channels though. I'm still in the beginning stages of other channels. Like
Mhm.
my mindset of the black woman is at 700 subscribers. I started at like 8 months ago, but I rarely do videos on that channel. But I'm at 700 subs, and then like my artist submission channel is at 1,800 subscribers, and then like the Lions Den is over 2,000 now. I think I get like probably like every month I get like 300 subscribers on the Lions Den since I started like really putting in content. And then like my main channel, people just subscribe to my main channel just so they can see me cam up in my poetry. So like I can't afford to be going back and forth with these nobodies. They don't have a following. This is the thing, Sheila. If you gonna go at somebody, Sheila, make sure they have a following. Don't just do it because you triggered. Like make a bag on that bitch. That's
Mhm.
the business
We were,
way.
but China, we're not talking about her responding back to someone talking about her. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, go ahead,
Hmm.
talk, do all the talk you want. We're talking about actually using someone's copyrighted material as your content and putting it over there, and they making money off of your hard work. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you
That's
can
a
do that. You
choice.
can flag. Yeah, you're right. You can
And I'm
flag.
not saying flag. You can hit a flag and a strike are two different things. I'm not
How do you
flagging you. I'm
strike?
striking your
How do
ass.
you? But see, like the thing is, like I don't know how to strike. I know how to flag, but I don't know how to strike.
Mm-mm. Flags don't do shit for me. I want to strike because I know 3 strikes and your channel's gone. So I don't
Yeah,
even. I'm not wasting my time flagging. I'm
I
waiting to
see a
catch you on a strike.
I see a couple of people with my pictures, and I'm like this is weird.
Copyright infringement. I didn't. Well, you. I'm
That's
just
the
saying.
strike. You could strike that channel.
That's your choice. If
Okay,
she feels like she don't mind, she don't mind. Some people may not. I do. Some people be like, that's my. It says right here, the none permission to use my likeness or image.
hold
And
on.
if
Let
you
me
didn't
write
get
that
people to
down.
use that on their video, it's in the when you hit the little flag button, it says it right there. What do you keep? What do you
Hmm.
copy? What are you striking them on? If you did not give them permission to use your likeness or image in their content, bam.
It's a principle about it because the
And it
thing
is a
is,
principle, but we have to have
yeah,
rights. You do
that's
understand?
right.
No one has a right
That's
to just.
right.
YouTube has law. This is a
That's a
corporation.
violation.
This
That's
ain't
just like
Instagram.
somebody coming to your house without your permission while you there. That's just like, how you gonna go in
Yeah,
somebody's house?
let me just take her picture, especially if if it
Take
was
something
found
yours.
in
That's
her
like,
videos. Now, if it's on your video, that's why I'm very picky. And if they continually use your pictures and you hit them on the button of that harassment, it falls under terroristic behavior. I done had a whole channel taken down under terroristic behavior because they continued unnecessarily to keep on coming around. And once you keep harassing so many times, it turns into terroristic behavior. Now your channel going off of that because of being a fucking terrorist. Y'all can play with who y'all want to on YouTube, but like I said, don't come over here playing with me. Cause I'm gonna teach the girls how to do it right, and you're gonna wake up crying because how the hell your channel got gone? 3 strikes, buddy. That's all it took. You got her on 10 of your videos. All she had to do was hit up all 10. When you woke up, your channel gone. Maybe you'll learn a lesson.
Right. I could do that on his channel.
yeah,
Like
because
on
they're
his
using your
channel,
picture, trying
yeah.
to
On his channel, he literally got like
your
he got
picture.
my images. Yeah, he got my images, and it's
I
another
Mhm.
saw it.
account.
That's a
Yeah,
violation.
yeah.
You hit
So
the flag button, and it'll walk you right through it. Long as you keep everything in your signature and you follow that form to the T, YouTube will follow it through. You got
Okay,
to
you
follow
said
the
we are
rules.
we
It's
are a
very
public
short.
figure, but we cannot get people for cyber bullying or abuse technology. Yes, we can because that's why when it says strikes, nobody cannot use your picture, your logos, or your videos without
On
your
your content,
permission.
right?
Yeah,
That's what the copyright is. So it's
I
just a
have
matter
So
of
is
what
it
you're
detectives.
getting. What
privacy
you
issues or is it
I have
copyright
judges. They
infringement
know the laws and
or
stuff. So
trend
they
or
already know the process.
trademark infringement? Because it's three. It's copyright issues,
those
um,
yes,
and then
that's
it's
your content and your picture someone put up on their video. They that's a strike. As
He said
public
you can't
figures
get people. You right? I'm sorry.
for the slow people who don't understand.
Pat,
That's
you
why
right.
if let's say I do a video right now on I don't care. This is how okay what's her name? Gina from Martin is getting them people to take her clothes out of their store because they were selling her t-shirts with her face on it, then ask her permission about it and making a profit off of her likeness. I don't know why you people don't think this goes way beyond YouTube. It's just a matter of some people don't care enough and some people do care. Gina is a public figure off a show of Martin. When she found out a store is making shirts that go ahead Gina, a damn Gina shirts, they could have just left the same damn Gina. It actually put her face on those t-shirts. Those shirts are being ripped out of the store right now, and she sent them a cease and desist. Now, I'm sorry, you all don't understand what copyright infringement is because you love to put fair use up there. That's why your channels are shadow banned. That's why your channels will go nowhere. That's why people lose the monetization. And last I checked, China got her monetization. I guarantee you she can get a strike. She just hasn't wanted one. And she may not have had a reason to.
Yeah, I have a I really don't like. That's really a pretty picture of me on this bench.
Yeah, you good with that?
Like,
it's just
I don't care.
It's the principle about it, China. It's the principle about it. You know
Yeah, but you know what? Like, I know I'm in this game. Like, I'm thinking, like, listen, what? Like, I know
this
for
is
a
a
fact.
business, China.
Yeah, but listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I know for a fact, like within a year with my hard work, I'm gonna be like literally huge. All my friends on YouTube, like Stefan Klinks. I started with Stefan Klinks. I started with Alfie Mindset, BOA. Like I started with these people and their channel, like literally. And I know it's a matter of time for me because I'm really like I'm connecting with like Darius Micto. Like y'all not in that sector, so y'all wouldn't know. I'm connected like with him. I'm connected like with AMS and like they're like we're getting ready to boost my Lions Den channel. So it's kind of like they're gonna be coming for me anyway. So many channels, like I don't really care about that. Like I know I'm a beautiful woman. I know I'm successful. Like they ain't gonna stop me. Like none of that stops me. I still have a following. And the thing is I have followings on different channels. That's what makes me like way more like listen, I don't really care. Like I really don't.
I
Like
can't understand. You said the other day,
I
look,
went
y'all
as
ain't
far
using
as
my
flagging him
picture.
though. This to flag him.
No, Kevin said you ain't using my picture. You ain't. I mean, he said it the other day, 3 days ago. Right after I said it, he came a day later and said the same thing. People not
Yeah.
playing. It's just a principle because people think they could do what they want to do. You can't. And anyway, when I was talking to you, China, I even know that you and that individual had something going on because I was telling you about something else. Like I was trying to get your attention. Like it's so funny because somebody was just in the chat here speaking, and then when I went over there, they didn't speak to me. But I didn't know you and that individual had something going on, and that individual thought I was talking about them, but I wasn't. You know, you see what I'm saying? So that's how I
It
had
doesn't
got
matter,
dragged
Sheila.
in.
Like Sheila, people doing anything for clout. Like stop. Like what you got to do is stop trying to understand why people do the things that they doing to you. Like
No,
you,
no.
it's like you. What you're doing is it's like I didn't even do this. It don't matter. Like you can walk outside and God forbid that somebody will pull a gun out on you and just do something crazy to you. It don't need to be a reason on YouTube. It's demons on
I
YouTube.
know, I
It's
know, I
people
know.
that just wanna it's people that just want to attack you. Like I witness people attacking you for no reason. I'm like, Sheila don't fuck with nobody. And I'm like, I hope Sheila walk away from this understanding that she is that bitch. I really need you to understand that. And that's how it is. Like when you a woman and you a sexy woman and you gorgeous and you taking care of your shit and you have substance about yourself, other women they feel they have an issue with that. Like people are sharing your video just by sharing it with the other women. People they have to drop their links in chat and say, "Come to my channel, come to my channel." When I go play places, people be like, "China White, drop your link." People
Mhm.
be like, "China White, what's your link to your channel?" People come to me. They are going to people. There's a difference, Sheila.
Yeah.
People like you. You are a person that's liked. You are a person that people gonna always deal with. You're likable. You're relatable. You create things. You inspire
Mhm.
people in the things that you have done in your life. And so when other people get around you, they want to understand why you do the things you do. How do you get the things you get?
Mhm.
And it surpassed their understanding. They don't get that. Them people sit in their
Well,
vomits.
I'm
Mm.
sorry,
Ooh.
but until YouTube, I don't know. Most of the people, we didn't come on here to be liked. Everybody
Mm-mm.
on this panel, whether I like
Mm-mm.
you or not, we're subcontractors. Each and
Exactly.
every
How
one
you
of us
doing, my
are
brother? Thanks for
subcontractors.
coming up. You
That's
right.
very true. It's very
Sheila,
true.
I love you to death. But if I say don't use my content, I mean don't use my content.
Right.
And
That's
if
what
you decided okay, I could have asked you, you're not going to profit off of my work. That's my decision. I don't care. I don't need nobody for a come up. If I did, then I'd be over there asking them rappers, won't y'all help me out? I didn't need their help. So popularity versus business, those are two different things. I didn't come on here to be liked. I came on here because I was already liked, and I came over from another area and just jumped the channel up. I didn't come over here to be liked. Liked is something. I came over here to build something, and it's working just fine. But if we're still subcontractors. Don't ever get it twisted. We're subcontractors, and it's specifically written in the guidelines. Should you use someone's content without their permission in writing, I have the right to copyright infringement. Strike your ass. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And if that means that many more people less like me, that it ain't gonna change my day. Because I'm still some people waiting to be YouTube famous. They need to be famous in their real life. Some of us who got a life that's like real, we got too much popularity in that. So YouTube is a place to come and enjoy it. And I can't enjoy it if somebody's stealing my content or using it in a malicious way. I'm sorry, you're infringing my rights, which is why it said infringes my rights. And I'm going to exercise it. It's a personal decision. China's right. I know some people, they'll let everybody and their mama use clips of their content. Let one person else use it. They're going to strike it. 5 seconds. And you use 5 seconds of their content. They're going to strike your channel. So it is a matter of preferential treatment. And who gets
Let me
to
ask
do it,
you
who
something,
doesn't.
Beach.
But we're still subcontractors. And that's
the nuance.
we're subcontractors. So let's get it twisted.
Beach,
You're
let me
100% right when you say that, but we are unfortunately public figures, and that's what they're hiding behind. They're hiding behind the fact that we are subcontracted, but we are public figures. So with that being said, you can be in. Now once the person tells you to stop, like people have been telling people to stop, then you do start getting into cyberbullying and abusive technology. I don't think people understand it initially. You can try it because this is nuance. There's some gray areas to it. But as I be telling a lot of brothers, like last night, Jerome Whiteside had a stream, and like one of the brothers was stalking one of the girls. I pulled up. I said, look, read woman's law, understand these things, because as black men, we don't need to live in that gray area and hoping we're gonna come out on top.
That brother was not stalking, and I heard that
because
first
we
of
have
all,
the attorney
Cyber does
general
not stalk him. Okay, so
information.
I heard you say that.
I'm sorry, China Babe.
No, I heard you say that.
For the men who got
and
carried
he's not.
last year, the attorney general tore their asses up. Now, if you want that type of information, I have to know you personally. And it seemed like the women, I don't know what they got going on, but the men, if you badgering, you keep on badgering, and now you're threatening me, and I feel intimidated. The 88, I don't know what their channels look like, but when I had to send the 88 to my state and to Georgia, because as Pretty Gangsta Productions, you're causing me distress on my business, defaming my character, and you won't leave me alone, the 88 will jump up in here. Now, I don't want to have to be now that type of information is privileged. So people who don't think this goes off of YouTube, you're wrong. If it didn't, why was I in YouTube court? I won my case. I won and walked. I was sitting right in YouTube court. I absolutely did. It's still a regular court of law. Shit can get out of hand. So when someone says stop, you should probably stop. Because if they come to a girl like me and say beat, and they come to me crying, and they show me where they've been just beat down so bad they can't take it, or I'm gonna send her the link, and them people gonna comfort. They're really gonna comfort. You can call it snitching all day if you want to, but if somebody says stop, you need to stop. This ain't your right to just keep on badgering somebody. And yes, we have had to, and I'm not going to give out the names, give the links to the ADA office because it was out of control. You don't get to just beat up on somebody over and over again to where it's affecting their life. Y'all don't want outside people getting involved, then you should probably stop. Because I can assure you will get served papers.
The problem is this stuff goes past your local law enforcement because it crosses too many state and county lines, so it becomes a federal FBI issue. I don't want brothers getting caught up in that shit.
No, it is not. I have seen
it actually does.
They show up.
Hold on, wait.
Right. China, the FBI showed up during a live.
Let me say something. I know a lot of people in this sector that is in the beef sector still doing crazy shit. Ain't nothing happening to them.
They allow it.
No. Hold on. ZX had a person come to his house that threatened to kill him and his family. The police came there and ain't do shit to her. She went live again. He submitted papers and videos of the things she's doing. They didn't do shit. So that's not fucking true. I
Has to
know
be a
people.
threat. They
It
have
is a
that.
threat. She
China,
came to his
China.
house.
I
Bitch, I
know
know you
you
know
may
who I'm
know
talking
that
about.
area, but we got girls. I can give you 3. I don't want to throw their names out here. Well, one of them, the FBI had during her live knocked on her door. She sat there and recorded it, so we all could. She was scared and didn't know she wasn't. She was surprised. The other, who I do rock with, they contacted her too. She completely doesn't even mention this person's name. Now the FBI was not playing. She don't even mention this other person's name. And the third party involved, I don't know what happened on her side at all. But I do know the FBI showed up at a content creator's door during a live, and we was all sitting there witnessing as they asked her the questions. You just can't say anything you want to without consequences. Yes, you can push a red button, and if you really feel distressed for your life to the point, they will show up. And if anybody want to challenge me on that, I can give you the content. Go over there and ask them what happened with the FBI showed up.
Yeah, but
if they can speak on it.
That's what I'm saying though. People still do shit on like us, like the person.
Well, they ain't pressed
And
the
I
gas
know.
pedal
Hold on,
hard
wait.
enough. That's
Let
all it
me say.
is.
No, he live stream while he's at the police department interviewing with the police officer. He is going through the process. That's not true. And it's been a year. And the woman even came to his house. The police didn't even do shit. Okay, so like I know
But that was
another
his
content
case.
creator. But listen, I
That
know
was his
another content
situation.
creator. I know another content creator. They do all kind of shit on this goddamn platform. Ain't shit happening to them. People call the police. People going reporting his ass. They ain't doing nothing. And I remember a
It
content
depends what they
creator.
did.
Let me
If you
finish. Let me
harassment,
finish, Beach. I went to like I remember last year this content creator was coming at me, harassing me, threatening to dox me, doing all this crazy shit. I went to the FBI. You know what the FBI told me? The FBI told me that they have other things that's more important than some
was your
YouTube
life?
argument.
Did you have a video of them China where they said, "I'm gonna blow China Whitehead
Yes,
off"?
yes,
Incident.
yes,
And
yes.
you know what? Then guess what? Then you had a case of discrimination because the girl I know that somebody told her they was gonna blow her head off on a live. She called them and they showed up at the person's door. And now this person doesn't even mention their name, so I don't know why they didn't act on your end. I really
But
don't know. But
and
But
everybody
then
I
New
know,
York don't
they
play
acted
that
on their
neither.
end.
New York
no,
don't play that.
but like
Because
Yeah.
even with Nyla, all that shit that was going on
yeah,
with
New
her,
York don't
the
play
police
that.
never did anything. And Nyla been to different police departments filing papers. Like I know so many content
Mm.
creators, and shit never happened. Like this
Well,
shit is
I'm
just
sorry
fucking
for them.
YouTube.
I wish I could help
As of
them. I
now,
don't know why,
China, I'm telling
but
you,
they
New
work
York
for
don't play
us.
that. We
Yeah,
had
they
a
work
young
for
girl
us.
commit
The ADA
suicide.
officer came through for me because that dude, I said, I'm not going to be keep coming in my comments and y'all threatening my life all because I snatched 2 channels down. I asked you to leave me alone. They kept on threatening my life. I hit right up that ADA office, and I can assure you they don't mention my name now. So did the FBI show up? I don't want to put anybody on blast, but I tell you this: if I brought a girl over right now, she would tell you, yes, they will come. Yes, she was. Now she can't say somebody's name. She still got her channel. But the fact that she even had to be brought into an FBI situation over threatening somebody online, she thought it was a joke when she found out quickly it wasn't a joke. So I'm sorry you guys didn't get the justice you deserve, but I'll be damned. I'm going to get mine. I don't
And the
know why
reason,
they didn't answer China. Somebody can't just threaten your life and to blow
mm-mm.
your head and they don't do anything
Yes,
about
they
it.
do. They
That's
be
making me
threatening
feel some
on
type of
here,
way,
and
China.
I done seen so much that like that same person is still on YouTube
That
doing
make
the,
me feel
content.
China. Don't you think that make me feel some type of way? If you telling me somebody threatened to kill you and nobody did shit about it, I feel some type of way.
well, I
I'm
just
Well,
had
I don't
interviewing
know,
I
the
had,
girl.
chief
I had
police,
threats
and
from my
I'm gonna ask some different questions and stuff. Because New York, they do not play when it comes to social media. They
they
do
don't.
not play with that doxing, taking your pictures, and all that stuff. And then even when I strike, they was like,
Right.
yes, and I asked them or
When they
whatever.
doxed
So
my daughter, y'all know who I contacted? The CME, Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I told them I was in fear. Someone has pictures of my daughter that they stole of her in her gymnastics uniform from competition off my Instagram or off the family Facebook that we no longer use, and I was afraid she was gonna be kidnapped. They gave my daughter security, extra security at her school. Nobody could pick her up but me Personally, I had to walk up and get her, and not only that, to see him, that
That's
person ain't on
crazy.
YouTube no more. Because now you got me thinking maybe you will come and kidnap my child. I don't know. So I don't know why the people aren't working for you all, but the CME for sister for missing and exploited children came in a situation. You coming for my baby? She was 9 at the time. I
That's
sure
a
did
kid
call them.
though.
Somebody might kidnap my child. They got a picture of her, and then they pull up at the school acting like they know me. I need some help. I actually needed help. They came through for me. She got extra security. Could nobody pick her up but me? But she got extra security,
But that's
walked
not
to
the
the
same
car, walked from
situation
her
though.
classroom, and that person not even on YouTube no more. And the other person lost their monetization. So I just don't know why the COPA laws and the other things aren't working for other people, but they damn sure working for
But
us. So
no,
I'm
like
sorry,
it's
you late.
not the same. Me and Sheila is more so like a picture and somebody just talking shit. Like it's nothing. It's not really that big of a deal. Nobody threatened to kill me. Nobody
I
threatened to
just
kill
asked you,
Sheila.
China, did
He just
someone
had my
threaten to
picture a
kill
couple of
you,
days
China?
ago. The
Didn't I
detective
just
was
ask
like,
you
"Oh
that?
no, he
I
wasn't
said,
playing."
I
I
just
said that
said,
was
China,
another
has someone
person.
threatened your life, and no
That was
one did
another
anything about
person.
it.
Well, no, that was another YouTuber. You might know who she is if I tell you her name. You know who it is. You know who it is. She's in the beef sector now. They call her by
I know.
dessert.
I think I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I know.
So
See
she
Okay.
she's still doing all that crazy shit. Like that lady
But
get
if
away
you
with all
have a
kind of shit.
recording, and
Yes.
I'm telling you, I don't know how that happened, where you didn't get no justice, because in that same sector that you're talking about is the same place we watched the FBI knocked on this, like during the live. She didn't know they was coming. I don't know why she didn't end the live. I think she was so scared of what happened, because this was around a lot of shootings was going on, and she was so scared she didn't want to be hurt. She was thinking, I would have probably done that too. Let me keep the live going in case some fuck shit happen. I don't want to end up, gunned down. So I get why she left the live going, but we were all witness and got a copy of that video of what happened when the FBI showed up, and we listened to the entire interview process. So and then she
Mhm.
threatened to blow the head off another content creator. It wasn't a joke. They didn't find it as a joke at all. They took it literal, acted on it, showed up, and brought all parties involved who was on that panel. And they all said they was gonna kill her ass into the mix. And them very people now had to suffer consequences from it. It wasn't worth it, and they wish they could go back now and say, now they care for. I bet you they want to say that again about somebody. You want to be mad to say everything else, but don't come up on no panel
I'm
talking about what you gonna
like
kill me, throw blow. I'm just saying, I hate that
this
happened to you, China. No one has a right to threaten your life, and no repercussions and consequences and
Yeah,
repercussions happen. Like, we
but
do
this my
got some
thing,
type of
like
rights in here.
if as long as like I don't give a fuck if they're roasting me. I don't give a fuck if somebody got an issue with me. I don't care. Like I'm not in my feelings like that. Like I done had a lot of shit other than that being called at me. For as like
I understand. Me
there's
too.
some
But that's
people
All
not
of
what
doing
us.
it's
live
for, though.
streams. But wait,
the
somebody
principle
like
about it, China.
but
You
listen,
know,
I get it, right? I get it.
Mhm.
But like think about it. If Nicki Minaj was going after every single body that was saying things about her, like come on, like let's just fucking stop. Like be honest. Like where is my focus? My focus, I don't give a fuck what. They gonna be haters. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Can I explain one thing to you? That they have to be credible. It has to be credible, right? And if a fan is trying to get at Nicki Minaj, that's not really. It's not really as credible as someone that's directly talking to you on a social media platform. And the reason why the FBI will come into it is because there's jurisdictions to this. They can't, if you in Atlanta and somebody in California talking shit to you, they can get in a car and drive from California to Atlanta. They can get in a plane and fly from California to Atlanta and cause you harm. So it becomes a jurisdiction issue. That's just why the FBI is here along with the local police
Okay, so
department,
why do we have the beef sector still on YouTube?
because it's all literally because they are allowing it. Let them
Yes,
start fucking up.
and
Let them
it's an
start fucking up.
understanding.
Let
It's
them
an
start fucking
understanding
up.
in the
Like
B
my
sector
thing is
where
this:
I threatened to
it's
kill you,
not
you
just the
doxed
beef
me, I
sector though.
doxed you back. It's
But it's
equally,
not
it's
just the
because it's
but it's
mutual
not just the
combat,
beef sector. It's other sectors on this. Like, listen,
right?
do y'all
But
understand
in the
that it's more things important than nobody ain't taking doxing serious on this shit.
Yes,
Like
they did. I
nobody
went to
does.
YouTube court on it. They do take it serious. You just file the paperwork. See,
You
with the B sector, it's valuable. They're there for money. That's why the B sector is one of the highest paid places. I wouldn't do all that for the fucking money. I'm sorry, that's too much. That's why I didn't. I'm a moderator here or there, but I'm not going to come on every day arguing with random people. Um, It's a
Then
mutual understanding. I'm a
they
dox
dox
you, you
us.
dox me back. I dox you, you dox me back. So they don't have a leg to stand on in court because it's mutual combat. You both have done the
Yeah.
same fuck shit. It gets dismissed. So no party wins. In my situation, I was an innocent person. Somebody threw me under the bus. I didn't know shit about it. And so I had to come and prove my case as in, I don't even know these people. But I look green. They wanted money and they wanted $4,300 that they did not get up off of me because I didn't do anything. So yes, you will go to court. I was served. I showed up because I'm not going to be a no-show and lose by default, and presented myself. And it, that's the end of it. So I don't know why people are talking like you can right now. If I want, I'm suing Sheila E. just because I could say something. That don't mean it's going to stand. The beef sector continues on with that destructive behavior because they're all making money from it. What's the point of you? You can't go sue for doxing or go for a defamation of character or put my life in endangerment and my children when I did a video doing the same thing to you. It's so they're equally cancel each other out, and they all made a lot of money because of all the views they both got from it. So that's a different type of over there. You can do anything and not be held accountable except threaten somebody's life with certain people. Some people is going to report you. Some people don't. Oh, they're gonna say, "Oh, I called the police." I did. We witnessed several, not just one, 2 or 3 FBI cases going on because folks said, "Okay, I tell you what, you threaten my life. I'm actually scared." See, you're
I
gonna
don't
play
think I give a
games.
fuck.
Thank you, China,
I
because I
just
was
don't.
struggling, boo. I was
I,
struggling with your spelling your name. If you threaten my life, whether or not you in the moment playing or not, I'm going to take it serious. I'm going to take it so damn serious, I'm scared to sleep at night. I'm going to take it so serious, I'm going to ask the police department, can they park outside my house? Because I don't feel safe and my husband work out of town. I'm going to get your ass. You're not going to threaten me and drive off into the sunset. I act. So I'm really sorry, and I feel really offended, China. There's nobody. If someone really threatened
I
your
don't
life,
care about that shit no more, girl. Like
I,
that shit
I I
old.
know you may not care, but for
I
the
don't
rest
care.
of the
Like
women,
We
what would
okay,
you
at
do.
that
tell them,
time I was
China, to
just
not care?
fragile.
A nigga threatening them. What if it's a man like they
I
threatening and
don't.
you say they're supposed to slay down and take it?
It's
Hell
different.
no.
If it was fucking with if that shit. Listen, like I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started YouTube, I was fragile as fuck. Like right now, like I don't care about any of that shit. People go live and say like it's a dude that on one of these channels called talking about I'm a on OnlyFans, but where's the OnlyFans pictures? Like shouldn't you show proof or something? Like I don't give a fuck. It sound like they
So if
fans.
you were to lose money or to lose out on a business deal because someone said I was on the internet and I heard you was on OnlyFans, then that becomes defamation of
Nah, I'm not
character
losing
and
money.
slander. Now I
I'm not.
know you don't care. I also don't care either,
No,
sweetheart. But
I'm
you're
not
right.
losing
We
money.
don't care, but we can't keep the ones that do care from acting out on it. I don't care. I'm not gonna try to call the FBI. I get it. You're not gonna try to call the FBI. I get it. But it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason, though.
Right. Because what
I'm
if
not gonna give.
the chain? You know how many
I don't
when I
care.
didn't escape that, and that's fine. And I respect you not caring, China. I respect Pastor $40. I respect anybody who says I don't care. I sleep with a 24 and a 45 and hollow points. I'm sorry, 22 and 45 with hollow points on both sides. I sleep. Y'all know I stay with heat. I stay with it because I know what it feels like to be in situations where I had no control, to be robbed and to be put in situations like I know what it feels like. And I'm not, so YouTube don't scare me. It's just the fact that if you do go there, I'm going to make you ride it all the way out to the end. I may not care, but I care enough to think, wait, hold on a minute. Nigga, I don't know how crazy you might be. You ain't finna just be threatening to kill me and my husband out of time. I tell you what, I'm calling the motherfucking law. Hit a recording. Officer, I am afraid for my life. They have always showed up for me, y'all. They showed up for me. So if this inspires somebody who does care, who actually maybe sitting here thinking they got my information, oh my God, you don't know how many victims out here who have not recovered and they really are sitting in fear thinking there's nothing they can do. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do something about it. And then
Yeah,
if it's
I
nothing
don't
but
give a
them
fuck.
ceasing, desisting, leaving you alone, or you can file charges of it's a lot, but you can't threaten to murder somebody and just drive off into the sunset. You can,
No,
but
I
not
don't
this
give
one,
a
not
fuck.
this beach.
No. Like I get it. Like yeah, but that's too much energy for me. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I told my man what was taking place today, and he told me he was like, "There's a bunch of nobodies." Like he was like, ain't you popping? Like, you shouldn't even be addressing those people. Like, those people should be like trying to get to your level to reach you. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So like, I'm
True,
like,
I agree,
I'm
but
not
I'm
gonna
still
even
gonna make
like
an example out of your ass.
no, but
You
like
still
I'm not
gonna
going
spend the
to
next 2 years
no, but
wishing you
I'm
had
still not
never
going
said shit
to
to me.
no, but I'm still not gonna like I'm not gonna respond to any like I don't give a fuck. Like girl. And then I was thinking about going live, but I'm like, he was like, are you gonna be
You
making
don't
money?
gotta respond.
I'm
You
like,
just
I'm
get
like, I
action,
can't
babe.
make money because they don't have any following. So I'm like, he was like, well, let them try to reach for you. And I'm like, they already try. Like any channel I go to or any panel that I go to, he was like, yeah, that means that they're tracing your clout. Like they're clout tracing. And that's what people do. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Hello, y'all. I mean,
Yeah, that's good and fine because at the end of the day, you look at Nala. Nala ain't she ain't tripping. She got tags. You know what I mean? Look, I ain't tripping. I can handle my own. So
right.
I get it. I definitely get it. But there's some people that just don't have those layers, right? And something had to be put there for those people. It was nice talking with you, ladies. I got to drop down and get something to eat. Y'all have a blessed one. All right.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I'm set to drop down too. I love you guys. I'm gonna let y'all have this panel. All right. Sheila, I hope everything is okay.
Thank you, China. Everything is fine, you know. Everything is fine. Like I said, it's new to me and everything. But then the day is I'm not playing with them. They're not using my pictures. They're not using
Preach.
my
Did you strike the channel? Did you strike his channel?
No,
excuse me.
well, if she did, y'all will know. Because
Mhm.
sometimes, China, you know where I'm coming from. You just want to let the left hand know how the right hand moving.
Right.
Sometimes you just need to let people know they don't know what you're gonna do, and just collect a nice little arsenal of when someone's ready to come through. Just spray their asses up. You feel me, China? And I know you understand what I'm saying. You can't let the left because they listening right now. Clearly, somebody done ran and got their ass. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. They gonna get what they get. They gonna get what they get, and they ain't
Right.
gonna see it coming. So let them
I
go.
see.
Right? Yeah, keep the
But you
picture
know,
up.
on
You
that
good?
same little
Yeah, you
channel,
yeah, keep. I ain't Sheila E saying
listen,
that though. Sheila didn't say
on
that. I said it.
on the same little channel, I went over there and I asked them like, why do you have my picture up? So I put a comment in the sector, I just like I didn't go submit the you know how you submit. All I did was like flag it from my phone. And I'm like, if YouTube come down, they'll just see whatever and they'll take it down. I'm like, okay, whatever. He still got it up. I don't give a fuck. Cause that's what he's saying. He's saying that superhead, whatever, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm like it. And then when I told my man about it, my man was like, "Man, who gives a fuck?" Like a lot of niggas, they probably just want to fuck you, China. Like you look good, you sexy. Like man,
We
fuck
know
them niggas.
China, but guess what? You know what? Just like y'all remember what happened with the porn with the OnlyFans lady. See, sometimes I just want to say this. Sometimes the stuff we laugh about, y'all, was we can't have our cake and eat it too. And sometimes, China, you very strong. You probably could take a nigga. You probably could handle him in a way he did. He didn't know what was coming. He thought he was gonna come for a sweet, delicate little China, and he ended up with a whole GI Jane and got his head blown off. I know you. I know China. So you got a fearless spirit, but guess what, China? All the girl women don't. And sometimes I have to make moves just so the ones behind me can see, oh no, I did it. You could do it too. Because guess what? Somebody thinking I live by myself. Oh my God, it's dude really stalking me. I know what it feels like to be gang stalked, cyber stalked. That shit don't feel good, even no matter how hard and strong you are. It gets to a point where you have to take it serious. Because I've seen folks like y'all was talking about getting their car, driving up. In that situation, nothing happened. In my situation, if anybody was able to catch my video on Mona Simone's, if she ever played again, what happened when somebody knocked on my door and I asked that man to leave and he wouldn't leave and put his foot in the door, Beach went to bussing. And he went to
Oh,
peeling up, and I kept busting, and that's a video. I put it everywhere, all over Twitter, Black Twitter, everywhere. Mona Simone got the video. If you know who Mona Simone is, she the only one that has the video. I gave her permission to use it for male intimidation. Watch who you fuck with when you come knocking on somebody's door. He was peeling off quicker than I ain't never seen nobody drive off like that. I kept saying, "Sir, please leave. You at the wrong house." I kept saying it. I said, "Okay, I
damn.
tell your ass what," and I sure did grab the 45, and I kept shooting and emptied the whole entire clip. So next time I say, "Please leave my residence," maybe somebody will take it serious. And maybe I need to put that
Yeah.
video back up because they think we be talking and then you get licensed. And if you're licensed or not, you have a
I'm
right to stand your
licensed.
ground. We've done
Right.
I'm
stand your
licensed
ground,
too.
even if you're not licensed. You ain't gonna just come knocking on my door, intimidate me, doing weird shit. You getting fired on. I have had to do that too many times. Unfortunately,
What
being
do
a
you carry?
female, I carry a 45, my preferred choice. So I
What you
had that
carry,
one with
Sheila?
me, and I also got my 22 because I
and
can keep it.
45
That one's
too.
small enough for me to put in my purse. It ain't small. It
Nah,
ain't
I
the
carry a
tiny
9
22.
millimeter.
And now I'm getting the okay. Thank you for Christmas. I asked for the Nina. So for Christmas, I better get the Nina and that diamond bangle bracelet I asked for. That's what I wanted. And that's what I better get.
Let me tell you
And
Did
something.
they have it in
yeah,
I
I'm
can
purple?
gonna
It
cock
in
the
purple. They
45
didn't have
though.
it in purple. Because
I
I'm a
can
lifetime member in NRA.
Yeah, I can't cock the 45 because it's too hard for me. I can
it
cock a
is. I
9.
know. I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. You got
I
nails, don't you?
yeah,
China.
and then
Yeah, I
another
know what
thing
you're talking
too,
about.
it will take skin off your finger if you cock it and it snap back, it can literally rip your finger off, like rip your skin off.
I
So I'm
got a
like,
good. Oh, well, he ain't never ripped my skin. I get out there. I got a target practice in my yard up here in the woods because I bought up unnecessary woods and shit so I can shoot and pretend I'm shooting at the coyotes, but really I'm just wanting an excuse to bust because I like to be trigger happy sometimes when I'm just want to be. That's a fact. But yeah.
I can't
So
cock
I
a
know what you.
45.
I understand what you're saying. What you were saying on your end.
Hmm.
You're a different type of woman that. Nigga, please, you ain't finna do nothing. And even if they were to try something, they wouldn't make it very far because I
You
know
know
you're.
what?
I get
I'm
it,
gonna tell you what it
but
is.
it's
I'm gonna
just
tell you
for
what it
those.
is.
Let's
It's
just
like
be
I don't give a fuck.
considerate of the ladies. What if somebody really? Y'all know what some people I know deactivated their YouTube all over a dox, and I'm saying like, girl, they done called my mama, called my husband, then dox my child. I'm not finna deactivate my account. What you like? They ran them off of YouTube because they were afraid, and I'm like, that's just a scare tactic. They're not really gonna do anything. I'm saying that, and at the same time, I'm contradicting myself because I remember times when I thought them people ain't finna do nothing, and I had to end up grabbing my tool and defending my own life, or maybe I wasn't prepared, and maybe it didn't go in my favor, and I ended up being a victim. Either way,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need. I don't want somebody sitting in fear, or people. Some people have even told us, I want to start a channel, but I'm afraid to be doxxed. So somebody got to take the fear out of being doxxed. Nigga, go on dox me. I dox myself. What you want to know? Age, birth, address, property owned. Here you go. Here, everything you need but my social security number.
I
Take
think
it.
people be trying to protect their children. It's more so about the kids. You know what I mean?
Well, I
I
just
don't
And
sit
think
you
it's
here
do
at
really
you
me.
school, and that's why I said,
But then we need
and
to.
that's who I
Well, then if
am.
that's the
Yeah.
Because
case, then let
everybody
me
got a
send it up for
history,
threatening
right?
your child. Oh, they
Everybody
act
got a
on it, threaten the
history.
child.
Huh?
Well, to seeing me, I got their number for anybody who feels threatening that their children may be picked up and kidnapped in the middle of the night because of some psycho YouTuber. Please contact Beach. I will give you the number for the
Oh,
student
you know what,
listening
bitch?
for the
Put that in the
children.
back chat. Cause you know what? You know what? This is the thing with that dude that keeps going live about me. I can literally report him and then lie on him, and his channel will be going like. And I don't even want to do that, but like just like listen to like the way he talk. Like I don't think sometimes these people be thinking, but I don't be trying to be like. I don't want to. I don't want to really go there, but like I'm like this man is fucking crazy. I
At
think it's
some
more.
point, and I feel you trying. I'm just gonna just when it happens, say, you know what? I remember Beach said it. At some point, somebody you gave them an inch, they took it a mile. Somebody is they gonna hit a trigger? Don't you can say, I tell your motherfucking ass what? Now that's you really trying me. You think this pretty face won't take you under? Then I'm just saying, I just want you to be prepared. So when that moment happen, girl, let me know. Because it's as soon as they don't know when to stop. They'll keep on, and you're gonna look up and be like, why is your whole channel nothing but China White videos? Now hold up, now this is going way past stalking. You might do want to wear my skin, nigga. You might do want to wear my skin. Let me get some reinforcements around here. Soldiers, where y'all at? I'm just letting you know. If that happens, I'll be right there for you, girl.
Um, yeah, I get it, but I remember you took somebody. It's a YouTuber on here. How about that man never called Beach name again? And Beach went after his ass because he was using your content. I know who exactly what it was because you remember I went live
Mm-hmm.
on my channel. How about he never mentioned you again?
Because I got the ADA on that in vote in 2 states. I told you I wasn't playing. I said, okay, you want to threaten my life? Why? All you had to do was not use my content. You want like you now? I feel then you want to start threatening my life. Hold on now. Excuse me. I have children here. We in
He
fear
was
of our
threatening
life.
you?
My husband work out of town. I told you they will act. Nobody don't nobody want that type of heat. And I don't know, like, don't nobody want that on them. Half the people dirty, weed in
He
the
weird
house, dope in the
anyways.
house. They don't want nobody knocking on their door. Like, you don't want these type of problems,
Beach,
sir.
you a mess. You a mess.
So unless you want to end up with a whole, now you got a drug case because I done showed up and said, here, unfit parent, because I see you rolling up before you go live, so you high with your children. I will take it there. Leave me the F alone. Because I could pass a drug test on spot, but can you, sir? So if you want to play, make sure you go play with the people who want to play, because I don't want to play. I say leave me alone, because I'm not bothering you. I just simply said don't use my content. So you don't get to go threatening my life and all making me uncomfortable. Terroristic behaviors why they ain't saying my name. So they can start it back up. I'm going right to the terror. Here we go again. I'm being terrorized. It's a terrorist. He leaking my information. I don't know what's going on. I'm afraid, sir. They're going to step in. And black men, y'all know y'all not in no position to be playing with us. Now, I mean that in the nicest way. You know, they won't. Don't you give them any excuse to knock on your door. Chances are it ain't gonna go well for you. So keep playing with some of us if you want to. You're gonna find yourself looking stupid when they knock on your door, because I can get them there. They gonna show up for me because I'm really scared, and I have they're gonna show up because I got the proof. I haven't bothered you. I haven't threatened you back. I haven't said pull up. See, y'all got to be careful. Don't be telling nobody to pull up. No, don't pull up. Leave me alone. Don't show up here. You've been told. You've been warned. Private property. Don't come here. So I ain't with that. Pull up. Pull up means you've invited someone to come to your house. So what you gonna stand on when you just said pull up? So y'all got to be careful what you say. You told them to pull up. They came. So now you can't. Now how you gonna cry? They showed up and I'm an invasion or intruder, but you told them, you invited them over. Pull up is an invitation to come to your house. Y'all better watch how you say something. I'm gonna say, nah, don't pull up here, shawty, because I'm telling you right now, you either gonna leave in a body bag. One of us ain't gonna make it out. So please don't come. Please don't pull up here. I tell people that I ain't about that pull up life. I'm about that. Excuse me, officer. Because what I'm not going to be trying to play big, bad, and bully on the internet, get me killed. And now my children sitting there looking at what happened, Mom? Like, was it really that necessary for you to prove you was the baddest one? No, I'd be weak, damsel in distress, crying. They could find me passed out on the floor when they come pull up here. I'm going to be a wreck, scared to death. And I guarantee they're going to be knocking on your door, dragging your ass out. When they open the door, if the weed smell don't knock them over, that's enough right there. You done got federal charges, drug charges. Now you done got in all type of shit because you wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. I digress. I'm not trying to laugh because she do. I don't know, but knock on your door on the wrong day. And all type of shit going on in there.
Nobody better not ever do no content on beach, child.
That beach a mess.
Beach seem like she's the one to go all the way in. Girl, I really don't have an energy. I have too much. Like, listen, I own a business, and then I have like I have things that I own, okay, and then I have like my personal life, and then I'm going to school, and then I have my content on YouTube. So it's kind of like I don't even have time to deal with these smaller troll channels. Like, I really don't. So like, if they go online promoting me, like listen, like right now I'm on the panel with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
If like a hater see me or somebody that don't like me, they'll come in the chat or they'll join the panel just to get at me because they know they don't run in the circles I run in. So I have to like really fall back from panels.
You gotta be
if
careful.
I can't even join panels no more because
wow,
either they're gonna come in the chat and try to trigger me, or they're gonna join the panel and try to trigger me. Like, right. I was on Mace's channel the other day, me and Auntie, we was talking about something totally different. We was talking about like haters, etc. And then
I heard about
the dude that did that live stream on me, he came in the chat talking about them women. We wasn't even talking about them damn women. And then like he just, I don't know, it's crazy. But I'm not joining people panels like that. Like, if Sheila E live, like, I'm not joining panels that if a troll or somebody got an issue with me, they want to get. I'm not joining your panel because it's kind of like y'all want that shit for yourself.
That's us peaceful.
You can't sit with us. Hashtag China. This is why I was saying hashtag you can't sit with us. And that's why I told people we don't owe y'all no conversation. If you see us on the panel, I know you ran up there because you want to pick with me and you want to keep on beach and you want to start stuff. I have the right, such so does China and Sheila, for us to say, I don't want to conversate with you. Matter of fact, I just want to come up there. I'm gonna get down because I'm not gonna let you trigger me and take me to a place. Now you don't ruin my
Right.
day because I might be having a perfectly good day. It might not even be about you getting me out of character. I don't want you ruining my beautiful day and getting me all, bothered. So I'm just gonna not participate. And they think you
Listen,
owe them that. Like, how dare
and
you trying to
Beach,
not talk to
this the
them? You don't
thing.
owe me that.
Beach, this the thing. It's not like I can't. I can drag. I can drag. I will come for your fucking ass. But like 9 times out of 10, I don't even be feeling like that. Like I'm a lover. I'm not even a fighter. Like I don't even be feeling like that shit. Like I have to really, for me to be really, really, really upset with you, you have done something really to me. And like majority of the time, those women come for me. Or like that dude you see. I have not yet drugged that nigga. Like I have not yet drugged him. It's more so on he's like using me for clout.
Yes,
Cause
and I don't. You shouldn't drag
yeah.
him just because now they're gonna run over there and he's gonna get more views and they'll be like, I get that. I was only speaking on the part of when it gets to where they still
No, I agree
using
with
your
you.
stuff. It get
Yeah, I
too
agree
far
with
with
you.
them using your content and they're basically not even making content no more. They're just playing your shit and it will let you see, hold on, you ain't even trying to make content or use an insert. You just use my whole video for your views and that will get you
Or my
to
image.
that will change. That will make you be like, hold up, now you making money off of me. Each cash app you got was off of my content. You didn't ask for permission. You didn't break bread with me for using it. So it will cause you at some point to be like, that's my hard work. You ain't finna just steal it. Because that's what it is, stealing content. And then with the life threat, it just gets to a point when you have to be like, hold on. My own man don't threaten my life. If the men in my very life aren't threatening me, being violent towards me and making me feel some type of way, I'm damn sure not gonna let some random dude on YouTube get away with it. So he gonna get it the worst. All the men I know will gather up and they ain't about that. We finna pull up. Save that pull up energy for the people who talk that gangster talk. I'm gonna be pulling up at the stations with the record. Here's the video. They're threatening my life. I can't function. I can't work. I can't be a good mom. Can you put me in hiding? I am afraid of my life. I guarantee you, one of us gonna be left standing with some dignity, and the other gonna wish I never even had said her name because she took shit too far. Oh well, how far do I gotta go? Because what if somebody who doing that, seeing people get away with it, and they be the one person who do pull up on them and hurt somebody? You know what? I'm just saying it happens, and we see it. It's rare, but it's real, and I just feel like you should be made an example out of. Shit, you ain't that strong. You gonna bully me. The women, I ain't thinking about y'all. But the men, you ain't gonna be threatening me and doing all this extra shit threatening my life. And every man in my own life don't do that. Never, absolutely not. You gonna get that work. You gonna get that federal work, whether you like it or not. Okay, you gonna get that all the way to the last drop. I don't need nothing but your YouTube. I know what I need. I don't need anything. I don't need your legal name. We got people in places. That's why y'all got to make sure your channel always got somebody that can do the things that you may not know how to do. I ain't gonna put them on blast. They be here for us. They're like angels. Cause I know what it was felt like. I thought I could handle it. You hear me, China? And I had to call somebody they could hear in my voice. Oh my God, she holding back tears. She really is fed. She can't. That's too many people. Yes, these men is threatening me, and I don't even deal with that in my real life. And we had to take that course of action. I would not normally want to do that, but you're not gonna come on here and make it to where I don't even want to go live. So I didn't go live for fear of making content and all of that for like 3 weeks. And I can assure you, the plan works. The process works for those of us who are in the right. Now, if you bet making threats back, if you're counter, acting their moves, then you don't got a case because is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So it's just a nasty game that I'm not willing to play with people. I'm just not, because I don't have to do that in my real life. So you don't get to come on social media and ruin my experience by threatening me. Man, that's very, I guess that must be, I'm assuming
Let
the
me ask you
men
something.
that their
So
wife must be them.
is it a copyright? Because I'm looking at it now. So because, and I'm gonna tell you, what he's doing is, and my thing is, why is he on my Instagram? Like, it's so fucking creepy. Like, nigga,
You
why are
don't know
you
how
on
to
my?
block him off of there or hide him?
No, girl, he's on like some troll account on my Instagram, and it's like he's been following me for a while.
Do
Like
you
I'm
hit every time on his name report to him just to keep, you have to keep hitting it, and he will eventually get banned off of Instagram. Instagram will
no, no,
ban
no.
him after so many
I don't know
reports.
his account on Instagram. Like I don't know his account on Instagram.
Okay,
And the
I
thing
got you.
is, I question myself. It's like this. It's like, why are you on my Instagram? Like, and this is the crazy part, girl. Like he, ever since like I started supporting Fantastic because he got a problem with Fantastic, and ever since like me and Fantastic, like we put everything behind us. It's a lot of things we talked about on the platform, and we also talked behind the scenes and hashed things out. And we just, at the end of the day, like we support each other. And he seen me in Fantastic Chat modded up, and then he just went ballistic. He went live. He went on his channel and dropped the video. Then he went live saying that I have no reason to be in Fantastic Chat. I'm like, excuse me, I'm a grown woman and you're not my man. Like, what man gets mad at somebody else for supporting somebody? I'm like, nigga, you're crazy. And that's when like a couple of content creators hit me up behind the scene, was like, why is this nigga talking about where you be at on YouTube? I'm like, I don't know. They were like, you ever talk to him? I'm like, no. I never talked to him behind the scenes. I never had anything with this dude. Like, I gave him $50 for his birthday. I do know he asked for my phone number. He was trying to holler at me, and I told him I had a man, and that was it. And ever since then, right, he seen me in Fantastic Chat. He just went ballistic. If you go on his channel, go back like 2 months. That's the first live stream he did, and he lied
Control.
last night. He said that I never had a problem with China White until she did something to one of the chicks he rocked with. Right? I'm like, no, you did a live stream 2 months ago and other videos talking about me, saying how I'm not supposed to be in Fantastic Chat, saying that this and that about
Control.
me, and then he'll see me in chats and was taking shots at me the whole time. So I'm like, I don't know, is something wrong with him? So I'm thinking like I'm gonna let
Didn't
him
you
have
hear
that.
me do the speech about this is the playground for the most mentally unstable people in the world, YouTube, because they latch on to people's channel. You don't even realize where you think you're talking. Someone has not, it's fine for you to be their virtual fantasy, but in somebody's head, these niggas, I know somebody who personally had made up a whole relationship. I didn't even know them from a can of paint. They had made up an entire relationship in their head with me. They ain't on YouTube anymore, of course. But the fact is that I'm like, I don't play with stalkers, because you know what? You might really do want to wear my damn skin. That go for women too. You single white female turn to single black female real quick. And we ain't even the single type, but they be wanting to wear your, that shit gets real. These people, like, just like we got the normals and the normal people, you got the psychos who sitting there. Girl, it's folks in a crazy house. We don't even realize it. That are
Who is
actually
the line of the Lions? Who is, wait, hold on. Who is this? Hello?
Hello, I'm the King of Lions 45 years exactly. I commented on your channel before a second in the comment section.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure you wasn't a troll. So
You gotta make sure you put up a screen protector too when they
okay.
come up, because they'll
Okay.
flag
I
your
told
channel
her to
with
overlay,
porn,
make an overlay.
Yeah.
and that will
Oh
take your
no!
whole channel down.
Oh no! Not that type of person. I've been on YouTube since
No, we're
2000.
not talking about you. We ain't talking about you. It's other
Okay.
people that will join her panel and flash
Mhm.
her, and then they'll flag her, and her whole channel will come down.
Be
But
gone.
you'll
All
get
that
Okay.
hard
hits.
work just gone.
Yep.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna mute up so he can, King of the Lions, whatever, Z45 can add to the commentary.
Go ahead, King of the Line. You got the piano.
All right, I'm gonna introduce myself. I am a YouTuber exactly. I am a truther / Israelite exactly. I used to be a gamer on YouTube years ago. I've been on YouTube.
Are you
since
white or black?
I am black.
Okay.
Okay, okay. He came on the
Okay,
show.
yeah.
Got the camera.
I had to ask that question. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's like I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. It's like, I live in North Carolina, Raleigh. I'm from the South.
Go ahead, finish talking.
But yeah, I'll tell y'all's conversation about these folks. Yeah, these folks are messed up in the head on YouTube, just in general. in real life. They just messed up. They just do anything to anybody or spread rumors or try to make them look bad or anything. And it's sickening. They're fucked up in the head. Excuse my language, but they are. If you know what I mean.
Experience anything like this on YouTube? Like anybody doxing you or anything?
No, they tried to, but it didn't work.
Okay.
Cause I moved. So
Okay.
yeah, it didn't work whatsoever. But they did try to set me up, make me look bad. If I said this or that, they tried to twist my words, try to make me look bad. So I dealt with people, not only online, in real life as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that we can take a little heat, a little lie. Nobody, who cares? People say little stuff, unless it's to the
Mhm.
point where the defamation of character affects your business and is affecting, your monetary, then it got to go to court. Like if somebody's like, hold on, you're messing with my image, and I worked hard for a good name, and you're out here blatantly and willfully putting out lies. It just depends on what someone's saying. Somebody's saying you ugly or you did this, and it's just petty. I wouldn't waste the court's time with petty stuff. I would build it up, and when it's something serious happens, it will be handled serious. But you definitely cannot engage back with those people. You have to let it be seen where this was one-sided an attack. You kind of got to take the blows that never really hit, but you got to show where no, I didn't do anything. They are coming after me, and they do cause you loss of income if you're monetized on YouTube, and you can't come on as much because of every time you come on, you're being threatened and stuff is happening. So it makes you not want to come on. That's proof of loss of income. Because again, we are subcontractors with Google. Okay, so I don't know, some people don't understand that. That's how you're able to hit with the ADA. They only want to see, did this person affect your job or your performance? Yes, they did. Here's how they're coming. Here's the screenshots. They're coming in my lives. I don't want to be here. I'm anxious now. I got to end it early. You know what I'm saying? I've already been docked. So it works. The law works for the law. Listen, the law is for the lawless. The law is for the lawless. And can't nobody hit me with that snitching shit, because we're women. You men can do that to each other, but I'm a female. I'm a woman. And I don't care how hard I am on some days and how soft I am on some days. You're not going to threaten my life. Say what you want to. Talk about my hair, my freckles, I don't care about that stuff. Hell, I throw shots at people too. I make the best jokes if you ask me. But I don't threaten nobody's life. I don't do that. So threats, like I said, it just
Right.
depends on how serious the individual chooses to take it.
So I'm reading on
This is a
YouTube the
channel, you guys.
privacy complaint, and it's saying that even though a person uses your picture, it doesn't mean it's a privacy complaint or a copyright infringement, because
Was
people
the picture
share.
from your video or any
No,
picture? They just chose. Okay, well then that's just random picture.
yeah, but
Now
yeah,
Sheila's
but some
picture.
of them, but no, some of them pictures are from my video. Like some of them pictures are from my
Okay,
video.
then
But
that
but
would
they
be
say
under.
that it's more so of a sharing. But if they use that picture and like, okay, so like if somebody say, I would like to give thanks to Beach, that's not more so a copyright. But if somebody say, look at this whore, look at this
Mm-mm.
killer, now that's a
Someone
privacy
just taking their
complaint.
thumbnail down
Right.
because I used my picture and I said, I'm giving you a chance. I'm being nice, and they removed it because they know that I have a right. You
Yeah.
cannot use my likeness or image without my permission. My logo and my
No, but
picture.
what I'm
That's
reading
why
here, no, but what I'm reading
it's
here,
copyrighted.
no, but what I'm reading here is like this, right? If someone use your image, because on YouTube, it's okay, so it's copyright infringement. There's a difference. You can use someone image on YouTube if it's in a way of talking about your content or breaking your content down. They can do that. But if they are lying, if they say this person is a prostitute, this person is this person is that, that person is that person is going against the rules of YouTube, because they're not actually breaking down your content. They're actually using your image to to attack you and stuff like that.
Yeah,
More
to
so,
defame your character.
yeah, to defame you like that. So that's more so how you can get a person channel taken down. And I'm reading it now. I might file some complaints on his channel. I might,
Yeah,
that
you
baller
start a
channel.
record. You
Yeah,
go
I might.
through. Get your notepad, Sheila. I mean, Sheila
See,
and
a wacky say we
everybody.
snitching.
and you keep a
I'm
note of
not
every
snitching,
video
Wacky.
and everyone. So when you do
I
make
can't
your
believe he
complaint,
said that.
when they look down and see, hold on, it's 85 complaints with this one woman being harassed by this one channel, they will act. Even if you think they're not gonna take this, but no, when that's it's excessive. Because I remember when Geisha 305 took a lady down, she kept making videos about her, and it seemed like fair use, and they wasn't even using Geisha, they was using a little bit of her picture, but not all. Geisha showed the lady had made 20 back-to-back videos of them. Guess what YouTube did? It was just just a random lady. She was just somebody who didn't like Geisha. Geisha got their channel removed because that's excessive. Harassment was turned into terroristic behavior. You can't make 20 videos back to back about China White, China White, China White, China White back to back and saying F shit about you. You see what I'm saying? So she was able to remove that lady's channel. Yeah, she had to start over. And right when she came back again, Geisha hit her again. Here she go again. And Geisha, a big channel holder. It wasn't about this little lady getting clout off of her or none of that. It was a fact of like, you're not gonna keep on making video after me, harassing me, and think I'm not gonna hit you. So her channel was removed because yeah, it was a small lady nobody cared about, but it did come up off of her name. People were watching it, and it's excessive harassment. Like it's excessive. It's not okay. They made 2-3 videos, big deal. She showed 20 back to back in a period of like two weeks. That's excessive harassment and terrorist behavior. So she was able to take a channel, and she's a huge content creator. So when you think, why would somebody with 25,000 subscribers care about a lady who got 600 to prove a point? Who next want to make 20 videos on me back to back? You can get that work too. That's all that was. So sometimes it's not about I'm better, I'm bigger, I don't need, they're smaller, they can't do no harm. It's it's just the principle. Like Sheila said, it's the principle. You done made 20 videos off of me back to back to back to back. So at some point in time, when you do decide to get your money or whatever, you done came up off of me 20 videos back to back. You can't find anybody else to talk about. Oh, that's too much. And she hit them and it worked. I would have done it
But
too.
listen, this my thing is like this my thing. I don't listen, like I don't do videos on these people. I don't mention these people. They go where I'm at and then they get triggered by them coming at me or saying shit to me. They get triggered by my response and then they go do the videos. But that lets like to me, that lets me know that how much weight I actually hold when it comes to them because like if you go to their channels, like one of the long chin bitches, like she got like so many videos about me on her channel. And then you got another YouTuber that they cool with, they got other videos. Then you got that baller channel with videos, and you got that Jerome dude with videos. It's just a lot of them with videos about me, but you ain't gonna find one video I did about them. And that just shows how much weight I hold. Like it's kind of like I can actually strike all their channels and say that they're working as a team because the
Yes,
videos
it's
that they
all
have, they
good.
doing panels with my name, and I could just
Yes,
so this what
under
I
gang
do.
stalking.
This what I'm gonna do. This what I'm gonna do. And I wasn't gonna do this because I really didn't give a fuck. But this what I do because they are smaller. They're baby channels compared
Right.
to me. They are like I can do an upload and get like 1,000 views on one video like within 5 minutes. They need a live stream to get those views. I don't. But and then I have a stronger reach. I can reach higher, bigger YouTubers. Like one of the biggest YouTubers I'm cool with is Willie D. Like I know Willie D. Like I can
Shout out
and
with
then
Willie D Live. I rocks with Willie
I
D
know
and Country Rap Tunes hard.
I know what's his name? Phil the advisory. I call him the advisory. But I like these are some of the content creators I'm affiliated with. I can like connect with behind the scenes. I don't know if you guys know Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. She has over 2.2 million, and I think it's me and another girl is her only moderators. And I've been cool with her for about 5 years. And like I have a higher reach than some of these smaller baby YouTuber channels. So I can actually I'm gonna spend a day, I'm gonna go to each channel and I'm gonna take timestamps of them calling my name and I'm gonna connect them as a gang stalking. And when I
Thank
submit the
you.
report,
And
I'm
you
gonna
know
submit
why?
all the channels.
Yeah.
Because they can't do
And
that to me.
and
They
then
can't
YouTube, what YouTube will do is they will start to track those channels, even with them under multiple email accounts. They're going to send them a warning saying we have connected all of you all and we consider this gang stalking. This same group of people are the same ones bothering her under other troll accounts. They got a way to connect other accounts who coming in, even in this chat, changing their name as somebody different. YouTube
Oh,
has the
hold on,
power.
Beach. Hold on, Beach.
You
Hold on.
don't.
Hold on. Listen in the chat. Yeah, I did do it. I stand on that. Yes, I did because y'all wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. I asked y'all plenty of times to leave me the fuck alone. And there are videos before I did that of them doing videos on me, including that same chick talking shit about me, all of them as a group. Y'all been harassing and following me. So, bitch, I take accountability for it. I never said I didn't do it. Bitch, I will do it again. And matter of fact, I'm going to air some motherfuckers out tonight if I get pissed off. I don't want to get pissed off. I want to get paid. I don't want to I don't want to be triggered by none of them. I want to get paid. I want a bag. If I crank up my live stream, I want to be able to make money. I don't want to do a live stream just because I'm triggered by some small YouTubers, little crummy channels. I want to get paid. But that's why I did that community tab shit, and that's why I put the other chick with her baby daddies and her baby mamas up. And listen, at the end of the day, I ain't done. I told y'all to leave me the fuck alone. They been fucking with me for a long time. It's been like 5 months. Live stream panels and panels and panels and panels and panels, fucking following me everywhere. Everywhere I go, they come after me. Damn right I did it. And what?
So, China, you just proved what I just said. Everybody got a point when they say, that's it, enough is enough. And before you ever get yourself into a situation where it could back, where you have to be, because we do have to be held accountable. And I've had to be held accountable for
Bitch,
some
I don't
things
care
that
if they
in
like. I
court.
don't care if they do those live streams. I don't care, but don't. If I'm on a panel doing my thing and I'm talking about a topic, because I'm actually breaking things down and I'm coming up with a solution to a problem. Don't come at me with your bullshit. That's something you're not gonna do. Like, don't follow me where I'm at. Like, that's like fucking. Why are
Right.
you
Gang
following
stalking
me?
is
Yeah.
serious. And
Like,
we
why are
done
you
gang
following me?
stalking and got folks messed up, and they're going to group them all together. I don't care if you got 12 or 50. You know this one girl that I got under gang stalking, do you know she had 50 different email accounts with troll names? YouTube does not. Oh no, no, no! They are going to come for you. That's why. So when people, when I get a comment that won't go through, I know it's a troll person because I have my account set up in settings do not allow trolls and comments to be posted. So when someone tries to comment and it won't show up, YouTube automatically snatches it. I'm already now I know to look at you side eye like why your comment won't come through. Because unless you've got more than if you got I don't know a number of accounts was max under your name with Google, but there is a cutoff before they consider you to be like terroristic control. I know you got so many multiple accounts, they won't even let your comments come on my page. So to some of you all, if you wonder, I didn't delete your comments. You got too many YouTube, Gmail, or email, whatever accounts, they won't let it come in because I don't allow troll comments. So that's why your comments don't show. I don't take them off. They take them off because you're deemed as a channel that's got too many accounts under multiple emails. YouTube know this stuff. We don't know it. But YouTube know the shit, and they do an excellent job, I might say.
Hold on, Beach. Why is this saying that China put somebody new pictures on her community tab in my chat?
China
So
didn't answer
now
it.
they're lying on China?
No, she
I
answered it.
didn't. First of all, I didn't put her nude pictures. That bitch was not nude. Okay, she was on Facebook
I
promoting
don't know
sex.
nothing about that. Why would it bring that in my chat?
I don't know, but see, that's what they do. Like, they
Yeah,
do that
I don't know
everywhere.
nothing about
And I
that, and I don't know
and I
why would they
never
bring that
bring
in my
and I never
chat.
even brought it to your channel. Like, they do that. That's what they do. And then they'll connect people. They'll be like, oh, okay, you cool with that? You nobody bring. Listen, if you come in the chat and say that shit, talk about how y'all been cyber following me all around YouTube, fucking with me. Okay, ain't nobody put her new pictures up. That bitch posted those pictures herself. She just ain't have them on YouTube. Girl, please.
No, I do
Sunny
agree, but I
Box talk, but I just want to say something. I don't know nothing about that or whatever. And China, a grown woman, and me, I don't believe in doxing. I never have. But the end of the day is y'all should not bring that over here in my chat. You know,
yeah, all
don't
that
I don't have nothing to do with that.
yeah, all that doxing harassment is just gonna get your tail locked up. I'm just gonna be real on that, 100%. And it's wrong too. You
And,
shouldn't
and
have.
my thing is this: they in a group. They in a group drag like they drag people that don't even beef. That's the thing. They doing live stream on people that don't even go back and forth with people. If
They're
you,
cowards.
but that's called a coward. There's like people in the beef sector, like how I see them beef is people that want to smoke with them. Now, sometimes they go after people that don't want to smoke. They just be irritated by what a person say. It seems like with them, they don't care who the person is. They don't say, okay, Sheila has a channel. Sheila don't beef. Her content not like that. No, Sheila, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you because I don't like the people on your channel. I'm gonna get you because you did something to a person I'm cool with. And what I seen you do was say you can't come back to my channel because you disrespecting the people that's on my panel. Oh no, we gonna get you, Sheila. We gonna drag you, Sheila. Like Sheila ain't even built like that. She not even built like she don't even do that. And she did it in a respectful way. She said, just don't come back to my channel if you can't apologize. That's an issue. Ain't that a grown woman? I can see if Sheila drug her to feel you didn't even do that. But that's what I see them do. And I don't even come for people unless they come for me. You come for me, and then it's a team of y'all hoes. Why the fuck would I feel sorry about dragging any one of y'all? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But I do want to make a bag. And that's why I'm telling Sheila, like, Sheila, if you're gonna do a live stream on them, make sure you make money off their ass. Like at the end of the day, make sure you're making money. Don't I wouldn't be doing that shit for free. I wouldn't be giving them no free smoke. Like
I'm not doing no live stream on nobody. I could care less.
Yeah, they like to target people. They think people's weak. I dealt with
Look
people.
at my politics and stuff like that, and motivate people and my other top. I'm not paying no attention then.
Well, I got haters too, exactly. But I apologize exactly if I say something that was out of line. Exactly when I joined in, I apologize exactly when I joined in. We y'all was talking exactly. Sorry for that. But I agree with everything y'all saying exactly. Because
no, but I was proving a point though. They was going around saying that China White's this, China White's that, China White's this, and I proved it on my platform. I proved it. I proved that no, it's actually you guys. It's actually all those names y'all calling me. It's actually you. That now, and they didn't like that. They got really, really pissed off because I started exposing their ass. So at the end of the day, don't come for me. And the thing is, y'all play checkers, not chess. Y'all don't know what a person is holding in their hand. Listen, it's some people that just don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck, especially when you trying them over and over again. Like how many times you see me on panels just going at people for no random reasons? How many live streams you have ever seen me do with a person picture and a picture in the title and name in the title, and I'm doing that shit over and over again?
I
How
have
many
never
times? I never
China.
do that. I don't rock like that. I don't even if I address somebody, I'm gonna address you on the panel. If I curse your ass, I'm gonna curse you out. Now you took it to that level, okay, bitch. When I take it to another level, I don't want to hear you, cause bitch, you coming
Excuse
for
me,
me.
China. Somebody said drop your link.
Yeah, see, like that. Like people ask me to drop my link where I go. I don't just go in people chat and be like, follow my channel. That's what they was doing when they did that live stream last night. All of them was dropping their links to their channel. They was trying to go their channel based off of me. That let me know. And a lot of people was like, China, why you see that shit? Like you see them trying to grow channels off of you? I'm like, yeah, I see that shit. They're using me as a target. Like I'm like a target to them because they know I'm not gonna crank up a live stream and go back and forth with them. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta get paid. And I don't want $300. I need like $500. I need at least that.
yeah, I was calling terrorists and all that because all because I don't like a certain country, and I said, oh, 9/11 was this. Like I spoke the truth. People had a problem with it. They came at me exactly. It's all because I spoke the truth. They ain't like what I said.
Where's the
Yeah, my thing is this, like before they was talking about me, they was saying, China White is slow and China White's this and China White's a whore and China White's all it is. And then when China White come with that smoke, oh now, oh my God, China White, you're going to jail. Okay, I'm all of that. Now I'm this and that. Like which one am I? Then one minute I'm paying niggas, then the next minute I'm prostituting. Which one is it? Like stick to your fucking story. Because if I was to really go in, I would expose all you hoes, and I wouldn't give a flying fuck what I show. And I'm putting that on everything I love. If people want to say, China, I don't want to fuck with you, it's cool. I'm good on that. But what you're not
don't
gonna do,
don't do that, China. Just stay focused on your channel. You know what I'm saying? Your brand or whatever. Don't do that. It's not even worth it, honey. It's not.
No, I understand China. I understand y'all exactly what y'all dealing with. I understand y'all.
on the real though, I want to get money. Like I'm a shopper. Like I just bought me some. I just bought me some like last week. I bought two Balenciagos. This week I bought me the product Cloud Busters Thunders. and I love shopping. Like I love labels and I love shopping. So it's kind of like I need that money to fill my shopping. So if I'm gonna go live, I need to make a bag off of you hoes, like and you niggas. So I'm not gonna do it if I ain't getting paid. That's just fact. But I do the passion that I do have is creating content. Like if you look at my channels,
You
if
bad when you come to doing that, China, editing and all that other stuff.
yeah,
That's what I said. Just stay focused on that. All that other stuff, you know what? You
yeah,
know,
like I love editing. I'm addicted to that shit. I'm addicted to content. I'm addicted to find a solution to certain problems. Now, certain things I may not know about, I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't debate people. I stay in my lane. I do my content. I do poetry. I got 4 channels. I got the mindset of the black woman. I got my main channel, China White, the Lion's Den, and then I have the artist submission. And all of those channels is full of content. None of those women are not on my level. Don't ever try to put them on my level because they're not. I actually have substance. I actually have a strong foundation, something that y'all don't. Don't ever try to put yourself on my level. I'm so past you and content. I surpass you with numbers. I surpass you with all of that. You need me, and that's why I need to get paid. If I go at you, I need to get paid. I'm sorry, I'm not that stupid. You can try to bait me in. I'm not that dumb. But when I go live, when I crank that live stream up, I'm gonna go at everybody, and I'm gonna expose all that shit, and I don't give a fuck because people like me. People still fuck with me. And at the end of the day, don't nobody give a fuck about them. They going to think about it. They're going to like they have to go to like other troll accounts for people to hear them out. They can't go to the sector I'm in and say China White did this to me. Them people will be like, I don't give a fuck. I fuck with China. China don't fuck with people. I've been fucking with and the
China.
people
That's
that
what
I
I'm like.
call,
When they said that in my chat, I'm like, what? Because China don't bother nobody.
I
You know,
don't.
you do your little content and everything. You don't.
Yeah, like listen, I do my content like I have too much shit going on for me to be going at you. Like I really got to get paid. Like I'm not sitting. Why would I do a video on Jerome Whiteside? Like nobody knows him. He's like a troll YouTuber that texts people. I wouldn't be making no money because he's blackballed. Nobody truly fucks with him like that. So I would be looking stupid to even addressing him. That's why if I address anybody, I'm not gonna be triggered. Me being emotionally triggered by you and going live, I meant like going live is different. That's when everybody, the heavy hitters that rock with me, get an alert and they gonna come to my live stream and I'm sitting here dragging some nobodies. They'll be like, China, why you out your damn mind? You know how many people tell me don't address them? Like I'll be fucking crazy. So I can't use my emotions. I gotta use my logic.
That's
So
what I said with you,
yeah.
China, with you and Trini. I know y'all go through a lot with girls, jealousy and envy. And that's why I said when y'all come over here, I want y'all to feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because I be in the clouds and I see how y'all get attacked. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, nah, I want this a place where women could come and feel comfortable because there's no jealousy over here. We're in competition with one another. We encourage each other. We motivate each other. We praise each other. We happy when we see our sister get blessed. You know, like Wanda told her testimony. Her husband bought a $500,000 home last.
No, I
You
agree
know,
with y'all
you know,
exactly.
we was happy about
Okay.
that. That's what we do. We encourage one another. You know, that's what we do over here at the penthouse.
Yeah,
Sheila, oh, go
I
ahead.
got people,
Sorry.
I got people who jealous of me. It's like, but people who are jealous and all that stuff, they have demons in them. They got hatred. That's what they have, and they
Yeah.
attack people, of course, and all that stuff. Trust me, I know this because I dealt with people, so I know how people are. And
But on the real, we all got demons. It's just that you understanding your demons. Like it's like your
yes,
shadow side, right? So we all
mhm,
have a shadow side. These are things that we will fucking snap about. Like we will literally go in. But you have to
yes,
understand what are the things that trigger you. Is it jealousy? Is it money? Is it looks? Is it your weight?
mhm,
Is it your background when you were a child? And then those
yes,
demons come like when you around certain people, when you hear certain things that trigger you. Like me, I can't hear like this never happened to me, but I know people that it happened to, like children that has been abused by men and women. When
mhm,
I see things like that, that triggers the fuck out of me. Like I'll probably like if I seen that ever happen, it's like I'm moving in slow motion. It's kind of like I'll black out if I ever seen it face to face like me seeing a woman or a man abusing a child, whether it's
mhm.
sexually or physically. that shit is extremely triggering to me, and I kind of like black out. That's why I don't like watch the news and listen to like any of those type of content. I would never do content on that type of stuff. That's why I go so hard with certain men and certain women, because that shit is so fucking triggering to me. And I seen somebody grow up in my family that was abused, and and when I go live and I go in on like ain't shit ass bitches or ain't shit ass niggas, like I be passionate as fuck.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
I
to
want
be.
to wait. Hold on. What Beach said? No, I don't have demons. No, cause we was delivered, Beach, and we have God, Holy Spirit inside us.
Well,
That's
it's more
us.
like
We
a
had the
dark
Holy
side.
Spirit
It's more
inside
like your
us.
dark
Well,
side. It's kind of like this. Listen, if you seen a person doing something harmful to your child, you gonna get extremely evil with that motherfucker. You will try to rip their fucking head off. That's a dark side. That's your shadow side. That's the things that trigger you and make you not Sheila E. You're not Sheila no more. You a whole nother
yeah,
person. Because with some people, it will take 5 to 10 people to get you off a motherfucker if you see something. Like if you
That
see certain.
warrior, that's that warrior raising up on me. I'm gonna cut your head off. And the guy, Sonny Dawson, he said, question for China. Please explain your channel and what type of content you create.
I have 4 channels. I'll be explaining all goddamn day. Just go to the channel and look at the titles. I'm sorry. I just do. I don't. I have 4 channels, and I talk about. I have a male's channel. I have a female's channel. I have a channel that I talk about sex, and I write poetry.
yeah. I exposed Pegasus holidays and stuff like that on my channel. People disagree or agree, but I expose video games or anything, they get upset. Like they agree or disagree. So it's like a double-edged sword for me. But I be dealing with it anyways. So yeah, I be speaking truth all the time. Say I'm friends with those sweetheart, wacky world and them. They know me exactly because I'm part of the
Gotta
different communities. They know
describe
I'm.
your channel.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I have a channel. I do.
Um. Nah, man. But I'm about to go, y'all. I'm looking at these boots on Prada.com.
I'm great to leave to I want to thank everybody. Got last words. And also the King Lion, I gave you a wrench so you could put your link in the chat.
Oh, thank you, Zig. I
Sheila,
mean,
let me
it's
say
not.
this.
Good. Yes. Go ahead, China.
All right, hold on. Let me link my channel. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm actually a gentleman, exactly. I respect everybody, exactly. But like, if somebody comes at me wrong and stuff, I'm gonna strike back harder. That's just how I am, because I'm from the South, from Tennessee, and people from the South don't be playing it.
And you seem like you got a good spirit because I'm good when it comes to picking up people's spirits. So you seem like you good people. And I thank you for coming on the panel and, hearing your point of view on this situation we was talking about. And I appreciate it. You're always welcome here at the penthouse to come on the panel, and talk to us.
Oh, no problem, Zay. No problem. I was glad to show up exactly because I've never been on your panel. I've always been in the comment section. So thank you for having me.
Oh, so now you done hit the rooftop. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
no problem, exactly.
yeah. All
But I
right.
can't, I can't, I can't upload straight on my main channel. I got a second guideline strike because of YouTube, so now I have to
Okay.
wait till next year. But
Okay.
I do have other accounts.
Okay. So just drop. Okay. So next time when I'm live, just drop them in there for me.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay. And I appreciate your point of view, the King Lion.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I understand a lot of people. Period.
Oh.
Yep.
And how you doing, Red Pill Awareness? You're trying to coming back up here. She had to say something, and then I'm gonna close it. I've been here for almost 4 hours. But yeah, we really had to talk about this stuff because this YouTube stuff is like crazy. And like I said, I'm not going back and forth with nobody, Mm-mm.
No,
I'm
no.
not
I,
doing that.
I dealt with people too who hated me. I dealt with that back and forth stuff, and they went at me this year all because of somebody who had a criminal record. They want to take things so far and try to use things against you.
Wow.
Yeah, they took it that to that extreme.
Wow.
And then there's, oh, but this person don't deserve to be on a platform. Like, you don't run this site. You don't run
Hmm.
nothing.
That's
Yep.
all right. You know, we live and learn. So, like I said, I'm a small YouTuber, so I'm learning as I go. You know, you take the good with the bad, and
Hmm.
things you have to go through. Thank you, Terrence. Things you have to go through. You know, when you have a create a YouTube channel. So, you know, I'm learning.
Hey,
And
Sheila, I
yeah.
was gonna say you need to do a fashion live stream one day
Hmm.
because I know you got some fashions. Cause girl, I got some fashion too.
Okay. All right.
And you have to do a fashion live stream one day for women that just want to. We can just talk about the things we
I
like, the
said
new
that too, China. Go
perfume.
ahead.
Yeah, like we can talk about the new shoes, the new perfume, the new like. Cause I'm a labels type of person. Like I shop at Goodwill too. Like I shop at
Never
Goodwill.
shop at good. I can't go to. Oh no, I never. Oh.
No, girl, I can go to Goodwill. They be having some good stuff. Like my mom
I
be
can't
finding.
never. I'll be honest. I did
I've
that 10 years ago, and I was like, everybody said goodwill. I'm like, oh, I can't. I couldn't find it there.
I've been on YouTube since 2007. I'm an OG YouTuber. I've been on here for a long time.
Mm.
Yep.
But
Well,
yeah, so we're gonna do fashion. We definitely gonna. I'll definitely think
you
about
got to
that.
do a
That's my
fashion,
range.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my range. Fashion. So
Me
I'm
too.
let me drop down, y'all, because I was stirring dinner because we do feed our families around here,
mm.
unlike some of these
That
people
sounds
that's on
great. Get off
YouTube all
and
day,
heat
Hmm.
up my
and families
chicken
ain't
and
got shit
stuff.
to eat, and they gotta eat the paint off the walls or some shit because their mama ain't getting them nothing to eat. So I'm gonna finish feeding my family, stuffing my face, and then what I gotta
That
do?
sounds great.
Oh
Doing
yeah,
right by
start my
stuff.
grocery store list for the week because we do eat in the house, and I have children and lunches to pack. So I'm out. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
I hope
sis. And
somebody
I
got something
appreciate
from this
you.
content. There was a lot of topics hit. If you
Okay.
mentioned, I hope something. I know somebody got something from this. Don't ever feel helpless, even on social media. I promise you, if it was helpless, then people wouldn't end up in Facebook jail. If it was
Mm.
helpless, people wouldn't get their even somebody. My own son got banned off of Instagram, and here's what he get for acting crazy. He got banned from IG. They let him back on now, but he got banned off of IG for like 2 years. Well, he
Did you
was
get
doing
my
the
cash
most.
app?
Oh,
So
I want to say. I just want to
just
say. I
wanted
just
to
want to
say
say.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did
Go
you
ahead
get my
now.
cash app, Beach?
Yeah. I just want to say this.
Thank you, China. Yes, that was it. It came out of the blue. I don't never had no way. I wish they would let us like. You know how you want to respond back with like a message
Yeah,
besides a
yeah,
little heart.
yeah.
I wish there was a way that we could like. They need to update system so we could respond back with like a thank you so much. Because if you I forgot like thank you, babes. That was so out of the blue.
I seen your
Thank you.
post. I seen your post and you was talking about not feeling well. And I'm like, okay, let me
Yes, and
you
I was
know,
like, oh my gosh, yeah, them be the ones. I appreciate, and yeah, I'm coming around. Hopefully
yeah,
tomorrow I'm back to my regular self because I just got a thing about coming on when you're not your best, and I feel like it's a disservice to the subscribers. You know what I mean? I just
yeah.
feel like that. So that was a blessing. That was very beautiful, and that shows who you are inside. I wasn't even on a live. You just sent it as a blessing. So I appreciate that. My throat's still doing weird stuff. Yeah, I don't know what is going on, but I am going to
Yeah,
get
that's
them
not
to run
mine.
that little thing down. Yeah, they're gonna take a good look inside. Shout out to the insurance men. Get yourself some real insurance for your
I know
women.
that's right.
Blue Cross Blue Shield. Okay, the lady said they want to be able to make their appointment in a day or two, not be scheduled 6 months down the fucking road and be damn near dead. Okay, so get your girl some Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance. She need to go to the doctor. Okay, that's what we want, benefits. Okay, we want things that can benefit us now, not later. And insurance and healthcare and
I'm
dental
gonna
care
be
are a part of that. And that's all I gotta say. Great to talk to you, China. Nice to meet you, King. Everybody's in the comments. Salute.
All right, Beach.
okay.
Love
All
you.
right. And thank you guys.
All right.
China, you have anything to say?
Yeah. And real quick, Beach. I always miss your live streams. I'm sorry, girl. I do. I be trying to catch your live stream, and every time I come on, I see you be gone. But Beach, you know I fuck with you. And Sheila, real quick, I love Goodwill. Girl, I be going through their clothes sometimes because I find nice vintage
I'm ready to drop
clothing.
you off. Everybody say goodwill. I can't never go there and get nothing.
Why you go to the wrong one? My mama be finding real Louis Vuitton purses. She be finding real Chanel bags. My mama be finding like real coats, like fur coats. She be finding and she take them to the cleaner and get them clean. Girl, you find good stuff there. Like, I don't touch their dishes, they stuff. I get their books. I'll get their books, and then I'll look for like their coats and like a vintage, like some jeans or a shirt. Like, I love the Goodwill and Salvation
I only
Army.
think we have one up here at Goodwill. I
What
have.
about garage sales? Do y'all do garage sales?
Yeah, they do, but we had the outlets, the name brand outlets, and that I mean you get stuff like real, like Coach, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all that stuff, Michael Kors and all that. I always get like 30 or 40% off it. So
Okay.
Uggs, like the new Uggs and stuff, I be getting them for like $50 and stuff.
Listen, I like brands. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
spend like the most I would spend on shoes was like 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I like brands, but the Goodwill and the Salvation Army, that's my place. And then I take the clothes to the cleaner, and then they be mine. Like, I be like, I
And
look
see if I
fly.
could find some stuff like that, China, I can. But I'm the type I can't never find nothing. I mean, maybe I get there when everybody already took everything or whatever.
We'll
So
talk about it when you go live.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you how to
okay,
find good stuff, what
okay,
days to
yeah.
go and what time to go. Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
because I'm
Love
on
you guys.
punishment now. I ain't buying nothing.
Me
I don't
too.
need no
Shit,
clothes or
I
nothing.
was supposed to stop, and girl, I just went and bought those Thunders
I
probably for
seen those the
900.
green ones, and I said no. So tomorrow we're going to the Tim outlet because they give my sister some Tim's. And like she needs some because she like me. We got a room just full with shoes, and I was like, no, I'm not buying nothing. I'm on punishment. So
Yeah, me too. I'm on punishment. I gotta
well,
stop.
stop showing your stuff because you tempt me. I was like, you know
We
what?
gonna go live. We gonna show our stuff so we can
Okay,
all the ladies can talk, because that's something we like to do. Like, girl, I like to shop. I like retail therapy. Okay, but do
okay,
a live stream one day and we'll talk about stuff like that.
okay,
Okay. All right.
okay.
Love you.
Love you, Chinatown.
All right.
Okay, bye bye. And the king of lion, thank you for coming. And I'm ready to go. And you
No
have a
problem.
blessed evening.
You too.
And
Shalom.
stay positive. And everybody in the chat, thank you. Like I always say, without you guys, I would have no channel. And Sir O, thank you for sharing it. My family, thanks. Everybody, God bless and y'all enjoy your evening with your family or by yourself. Live, love, and laugh.